Chat. But should we ban Wizard Rod chat? Chat. It's like my XQC impression.
You want this one going?
Do you like my XQC impression?
Chat. Stupid as hell. Does this include... Yeah, this is all updated parts.
Should I pull up the stream on like my phone?
Yeah, you can.
Where are we announcing this?
TMZ? Yeah, no.
TMZ?
Yeah, no, guys. I don't know about a TMZ.
Level 526 Mercy player.
Here, can you pause that?
Yeah, we're bugged. Yeah, this is copyrighted. You're getting copyrights.
I know. People
probably can't hear it.
People can't know that I'm watching
the worst season of Beyblade Metal Fight.
What do you mean WBO already has a limited format? For X? For X, they already have a limited format?
We already have a limited format. Where? For, like, on
For
the WBO? Because it doesn't count if it's on the if it's not on the WBO.
Oh. Well, fuck. Well, so much for this live stream. Fuck, hang on, I gotta look this up.
Yeah, that's... Hold on. Make sure it's on the WBO and not just, like, in a region.
It's gotta verify if I'm a human.
Oh, wait, that's from Nizuma.
Yeah, Nizuma Blader. Okay.
I've
where
never
is
heard
this
of an official
Nizuma?
X. There's a WBO limited format, I think does not
Where
have.
the fuck is this?
As far as I know, we've never had an X limited.
Hi, Artemis. Rizuma?
Where's
this search?
Why is Nizuma a mod in your chat? Can he ban me? Nizuma, can you ban me? I didn't even know my account.
Sorry, my friend's here. My friend here, he doesn't have Edgetsy for live streaming.
No, I just do my live streams a little differently. When I used to live stream.
When you used to live streams, wild.
I'm an old ass man.
When is this? Limited. Let's just put that. Search.
Brother dropped a Google Doc.
Damn, there's a Google Doc for this shit? Oh shit, there is!
This is a ban list. This is currently it's unranked! It doesn't even count, it's unranked. Ban list, CD. This is bad. I don't like... Yeah, this isn't even updated.
All
of CX?
Whoa!
Yeah, but this
Hold
doesn't...
up now.
Yeah, this doesn't count,
Hold
bro.
up.
This doesn't
know
count.
about this
doesn't count. This is not a real limited format because it's still being worked through. I guess.
Okay. So, the plan for the stream, because this has all the updated parts, supposedly.
It has
supposedly
all the updated parts. And it's not dog poo-poo.
So, we were gonna
Can I say the word?
No, you cannot.
You swore earlier.
You can swear.
Oh. It's dog shit,
There
if
you
I'm
go.
being honest. It's pretty bad. Golem Rock is fine. Hover Wyvern I agreed with being banned. Impact should be banned. Nightmail should be... I don't know about Sabers.
Sabers a hard stretch.
I don't know about all that. You know what? No. Maybe it's a little too heavy. We'd have to do more testing.
Well, Samurai Saber is like 35 grams. It's shit attack. It's shit stamina. The only viable option you have with Saber is against fucking Dragoon. That's the only reason why you should run Saber.
No, because it has pretty good... I'll get a towel.
Right
it has pretty good stability.
See, I come prepared.
It has pretty good stability. And yeah, it is a good Dragoon count.
I think we got all the top tier stuff banned. I mean,
but
whoa, Triceratops banned?
If you want to say you have all of it banned, then you need to ban Hell Scythe. Because Hell Scythe mogs the fuck out of Saber every time.
Yeah, see? Artemis agrees. Triceratops.
Why is Tricera banned?
Why is Drake banned? Drake is... How heavy is Drake?
No, Drake
you are Drake. You are
38, 37 grams.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
38, 37 grams, and it was the heaviest blade on release.
True.
Yeah, Drake. If you're banning Dragoon, you should ban Drake.
I thought Drake, for whatever reason, was like 35
Tricera
grams.
is heavy. Tricera is 36 grams. By that matter, ban Drawn Sword, because better Drawn Sword molds are 36 grams.
See, Nizuma wants Tricera banned, so people are forced to use Leon Claw. That's why. I don't know. I think some CX blades need to be allowed because, like, the same way that Jade Jupiter TT was allowed in limited format, I think some CX stuff should be allowed.
We have Drawn Sword is more recoily than Tricera. Yes, because it's an attack blade. Tricera is not an attack blade.
BX watch
Tricera
list?
needs a dominant format.
Drago?
Tricera, yeah, Tricera. I
Dagger?
think we should watch list. Yes, Dagger because of the 36 gram. Keep in mind this format is super new. Yes, I know, but like, even if it's super new,
apologize for him, but he does bring.
Some testing should already be done. I think Shark Edge needs to be banned. I don't think Shark Edge should be here. I think Shark Edge needs to be banned. I think you can ban certain combos. I think if you ban like 160 LR, yes, but if you're not gonna ban 160 LR, the blade needs to be outright gone. People run that in current standard for funsies with Shark Scale. And even before Shark Scale, Metal Needle. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I would only say the reason I would say if anything needs to get banned for bits for sure would be Elevate unless the only reason why Elevate should not be banned is if Cobalt Dragoon is banned. That's the only thing I would say for bits.
We'll talk about Dragoon here in a second because Dragoon's a bit of an issue. So here's the thing about Dagger. Dagger is a 6-bladed, relatively well outclassed in standard. Dragoon ban though. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. There's a reason, but we're
Dragoon. So what I would say with Dragoon, if Dragoon is banned, then El Drago needs to be allowed, and then if Dragoon is banned,
Dragoon
Elevate
is on watch
should
list.
Yeah,
Dragoon is on watch list.
How and many then Elevate.
We only have 2. Once we get more, we'll go into like a more in-depth what we think is more fair. We'll do the tier list.
You're stepping on my floor.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Let me share this real quick.
Coming back here. Why are you exposing me to the public? We're not looking at chat right now, by the way, so keep that in mind. All right, Nizumo, I think we need to ban Leon Claw. I think we need to ban Gold Leon Claw as well.
Gold,
yeah, it's too heavy.
Yeah, you're right. The gold,
it's like
the painted
gold. It's bordering on 34, and I don't like that.
You
can I move?
You need to calm your ass down.
I'm not being uncalm. I just like went to move my leg up. Okay, to be fair, your home is like the worst place for somebody like me. There's too little space.
No, yeah.
There's a reason why my room's kind of wide.
You're right.
There's a reason I want a wider room.
It's kind of sus.
I love you, kitty. I was petting TMS's kitty. I saw the kitty and I pet it. I'm allowed to say that.
You know,
that is a fine sentence.
I'm gonna put.
What are you thinking? You better put chat right there. Wait, no, put chat on here.
Why are there ads in the lives now, bro? There's always been ads in the lives. There's always been. Hang on, I'm sending notifications.
Did Nizuma leave? Did I make Nizuma leave?
I don't know.
He's not in chat anymore. He didn't react to the Leon Claw ban.
He might have let
text him. Be like, I'm sorry, I miss you. I didn't mean it.
You can tell him that in the Bay Creator Lounge yourself. You know that, right?
I don't want to open my Discord right now, man. Also, Red Cobalt Drake's coming out. Yeah, Nizuma left. Rizuma left.
Nope, he's
just
there.
Multitasking. I missed you, Daddy. I can't call you that. My fault. We're not cool like that.
I give him one beer. I give him one beer, and he acts this way.
I literally just got good sleep today. This is just the way I act when I've had sleep.
Sure, bud.
It adds when I watch my favorite VTuber. I might put YouTube on this monitor just so I can better read it myself.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do that. Do that. It takes a minute.
I'm about to close it with.
Here, I got the special touch.
You got the special touch.
I got the tism. Look at that. There you go. Now you're good.
Teach me how to find that. No, I can't. I can't say that.
No, you can't not.
No, I can't say that.
You cannot say that.
Why isn't this size to this TV? You're upsetting me greatly.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fix this later. Is Google not your default? Oh, okay. It just goes to your channel. Okay, sick.
Alright. Sounds like a cup of coffee. Real, honestly.
I just have ADHD. It's not my fault, bro.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is 100% allowed. We're gonna do 50-50.
I think you should do that reversed. I think you
You
should
need
do B as
reversed?
100%
Okay,
allowed.
fine.
And then I think you should make
100% banned, fine.
100% banned. Yeah, it looks better.
50-50.
You can't say fat. Fat Quat's cat's name. No, I'm not saying
No,
that.
I don't remember.
How underwhelming was the Kai Cenat thing? Extremely. They just gave him an expensive Beyblade and went,
I
oh, look at the big famous streamer! Oh, 6'7", and then like ran away.
I haven't watched it yet. I've seen like clips and that's it. I kind of wanted to react to it today. Put it up.
Oh, you calm down. You're hurting my feelings. Oh.
Actually, allowed.
Is your
but
YouTube under the Mim Sky or TMS?
TMS. What? And then, 100% allowed. Not much to react to. Pretty lame. Okay, that's fair. I love how I just spelled allowed. Reminds me of Allosaurus.
We're just waiting for more than at least 5 people.
No, we can get started.
Ready to get started?
We can get started.
Okay, go.
Yeah. So, obviously, 100% allowed. Drawn sword, scythe, rod.
Okay, hold on.
I'm putting what I think.
Because-
What's the obvious picks?
Because of current X format, I want you to take Scythe out. Just for a second.
Okay.
Because we're going to come back later to the Triceratops press thing.
Let me put what I think right now should be 100% allowed.
Okay, just put what you want. Just put what you want. Put Scythe back. Put Scythe back.
I'm sorry, Nizuma. I had to do
Yeah,
it.
Nizuma, we're cooking you today. My name's Inferno, by the way. Don't subscribe. I don't upload anymore.
Allosaurus, like the one in Dinosaur King. I mean, yes,
Oh,
but I was also thinking I was also thinking walking with dinosaurs.
Banned because it's too good, real. Banned because it's too good is real as hell.
I'm gonna leave that one off for right now.
Okay, I don't think upper mode is that much of an improvement. Can I be real?
No, it's not that much.
I think if you're gonna, I think you should just put both. I don't think El Drago is that good.
Well, I was like, well, hang on. So I'm gonna
Dark real. No, no.
This one. No. We can talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Just put what you want. I keep forgetting.
I'm just doing blades right now.
Fang isn't even out yet.
I know, but Fang looks like it's gonna be ass. I'm sorry.
Real. I gotta pee. Hold on.
Go take your piss.
I'm gonna press it.
Don't flush the toilet. That's all I ask because it's broken.
Don't?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this is what I think right now should be allowed. At least for the CX blades. Definitely these 3. I don't know how that one's going to turn out. Also, where the fuck is Mammoth? Did I already put Mammoth on here? Oh, this doesn't even include the fucking Hasbro ones. Hang on. We gotta back up real quick. Hubtech might be, a limited format might be unnecessarily. Yes and no. I say it's needed for some of the older stuff, unless I only want a limited format because I'm a little tired of the current meta, so I want to see some older blades and figure out that meta. Plus, I'm trying MFB limited format recently, so at the same time, I'm like, eh. You know, eh. Tier list. I want the Hasbro stuff included as well. And I'm not seeing.
Oh wait, your tests are my bad.
Good job. Let's see. Does this one include? Oh, this one. I think this one includes Hasbro stuff as well. It does include Hasbro stuff, so we'll use this one for like the exclusive stuff as well. because you see there's Gil, there's that Curse Monstrosity in there as well. Yeah, no, because this where is it? This one doesn't include everything. Like where's Nice Shinobi? It's not even in
At
here.
the moment, you should do a ban list that's only blades, no parts. Because I think the best limited format you can do is one where most parts stay in, and you can leave as much of those out of the question as possible. So I think right now you should think about every combo, and then do one where you're banning individual combos and parts.
True, but where everything is 1 point. Yeah, we've seen that in the past. I don't think Texas has ever done that, and I hate the point system for that. Personally, me.
The part point system?
Yeah.
The part point system?
I hate
Hi,
it.
everybody in chat, by the way. I'm Cody's friend. I'm Mim's friend, by the way. Anyway, I think the point system is really bad. True. Anyway, I think the point system is really bad. I think it's really, really bad.
Yeah, so this one, even though it has updated parts, it doesn't have everything that's updated. Oh, hang on. This one has... We might use this one. Hang
Which
on.
one?
There's two different ones, because there's Eclipse. Does this one have Eclipse? Where's Eclipse? Does it have both modes?
It have both modes. It has,
Does it? Where's it?
Where were
There's Captain.
You literally just had them too. Hold on.
Here's this one right here. There's two different ones.
They're right there.
Where?
You just skipped them. Go back to the last page you were on.
Yeah, there's this one. Obviously right
Oh
here.
yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, but I'm talking if they're on this one.
What is that one?
This one has that, like all the Hasbro stuff as well. Like updated.
Hasbro stuff?
Because you look here, there's no Hasbro stuff. Where's Knife Shinobi at?
That's fair. Okay, I don't think that one has the
This one has Knife Shinobi. This
but
one it doesn't have everything.
It has everything up into
Eclipse. But yeah, it has also Mirage Clock.
Where are the CX blades?
Oh, you're right.
That one just has no CXs.
Bro, this is so stupid.
This is so dumb. Okay.
Okay, it's fine. We'll use both these. Just be like, hey, for the Hasbro stuff.
We'll just use both of them.
For the Hasbro ones, we'll use this one, and then for everything else, we'll use this one. This is all TT releases for the most part.
Okay, keep putting blades in. I want to see what you think.
So at least this is what I think guaranteed should be banned right now.
This is completely fair. I think.
Okay, I'm sorry, Newsman. There you go.
Can you just go ahead and put Clock Mirage and 100% allowed for me, please? Okay, how about we put everything that isn't out yet in D?
Okay, fine. Not out yet.
Not out yet. Yeah, that seems more fair.
Now there is videos for Eclipse, and we've seen some videos like competitive testing for Eclipse, thanks to Baymac, for Eclipse. So we can kind of get an idea for that.
You think? I feel like it's gonna be kind of mid. I haven't seen that video yet.
We could probably pull that
at
up.
the weight that it is, which is apparently, by the way, what TMS has told me is 40. At least 40 to
39 grams. Yeah,
it's 39 grams, which is a great weight. And when the Samurai Saber leaks came out, regardless of its weight, when we thought Samurai Saber was gonna be 40 grams, and this was like a real leak, like people really thought this blade was gonna be 40 grams. When that thing came out, everybody looked at its shape and went, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter."
For which one?
Do you remember when Samurai Saber was coming out and
right
we got a 40 gram, an image of it on a scale and it said 40 grams?
Oh yeah, guys. Fuck.
Yeah, use an organizer now. Hey, why do you have Honey Pop on your computer? I'm just kidding.
It's Honey Pop.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, yeah, guys, I'm an organizer now for WBO. But yeah, no. 39 grams with the Cis Blade. And then, which is actually, this is same weight as Aero Pegasus, or not Aero Pegasus, as, what the fuck is it called?
I'll just make sure the audio is okay.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm checking audio right here.
What, wait, what did you say? What was the question?
Oh, this is as heavy as, what is it called? Pegasus Blast.
What is, was it the stock assist blade that was on it?
Yeah. It had stock assist.
Which means it might be heavier, assuming that it's lighter than wheel. Which it probably is.
Ooh, hang on. Wait, well, hang on. So the difference gained is, let's see, that's 32.12 versus 39 point. Hang on, you know what? Let's
That seems fake, but I could be coping. I get what you mean.
the wheel weight, assist blade for wheel is 7 grams, by the way.
Yeah, wheel is pretty. It's fucking chunky. 7, 8, 9.
It's
10, yeah, that surpasses 40. With wheel, it surpasses 40, most definitely.
Yeah, but this is also the blast layer is 32 grams.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So minus 32
we're
points.
doing mental maths.
There we go.
If it is fake,
Oh,
then
fuck!
Yeah. Dude, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
8,
that's...
9, and then you add a chip on top of
What
that.
do you
It's
mean
almost
this
2
thing-
grams every time.
What do you mean we could run this stock for layer and assist blade, and then a Pegasus Blast with wheel? What the fuck?
Yeah.
But
Way
because
more than-
here's the thing, this thing is the shape of...
Oh, never mind, he used the calculator. 6, 7, the big 25. That's a new meme! That was made this year!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be weight bullying all around though. That's so fucked.
But here's the thing, that thing is like as heavy as... That's essentially, it's a whale wave. The shape of it is whale wave. Yes, it is.
I'd have to... Let me watch the video later.
Alright.
And I will...
Let me-
Right now, it looks like... It looks a lot thinner. It doesn't have the same kind of
Okay,
angle
let
blade.
me
I
shout
also don't like the way whale wave...
Shout out to Beyb Mac, by the way, if you haven't seen the
Oh,
video.
I have actually got it in my hands before the rest of the world. Solar Eclipse. I was flashing up the weights on the screen, but it's actually really heavy. It's probably a little bit lighter than
We'll see, hang on.
it does look.
Yeah, I don't like that mode though.
I do.
Like, I think whale wave shape
But
is... I've talked
still,
okay,
the second
we're gonna
heaviest
talk about
CX
this
blade
later.
Uh-huh.
When it
does
comes
look
to my
pretty
whale
darn
wave, I
nice,
don't
and
like
it's
whale
got
wave.
those
I think
8
whale wave
different
is
mo-
very inefficient.
Does
in what it
look
does. I
pretty-
think there are dozens of
Look
other
at that.
better
That
blades.
is whale wave shape.
That is
right?
whale wave. But
That is whale wave shape just in CX.
yeah. Whale
You
wave,
cannot tell me otherwise.
I just feel like whale wave is more intense. I feel like whale wave.
Well,
is
yeah, no,
more-
it is more intense because whale wave has a bigger slope, but this one's more curved. You know, it has more of a curve, nice little curve to it. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. Let's see, any battles with it?
I remember
Oh, it's an upper mode. It's an upper mode.
Hey! Again, who's on?
Yeah, it's trans kick's actually looking really good.
You're
It's
right.
a little bit
You cannot put the
bursty,
whale
but
chip in
it's
an
got
acid
loads
on
of
it.
stamina.
It is literally.
This isn't going to be a proper
literally-
unboxing right now. This is just like a
CX
first
whale.
peek.
Yeah, I just
I'll
feel
show
like
you
the
the
shape
different
is
sides of it.
kinda loses
Get it
out.
unlocked. So we've got 2 different modes.
And plus, look, it's blue. It's blue for the upper. It is fucking whale wave.
It's whale wave. It's
Holy
whale wave. We get whale
fuck.
wave back.
Holy fuck.
New whale combos out now. Whale eclipse.
You know, I hate whale, but this would actually be perfect for whale.
Where are all my whale fans out there? Let me shit on you harder.
Fuck whale. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is what I think should be allowed. There's the not out stuff yet. Let me make sure that
Are
all
we
goes-
banning assist blades? I don't feel like we should. I mean, I guess
No.
wheel.
Well, hang on. Yeah, there's some assist blades that should be banned, like obviously wheel.
Where's Soul's assist blade? You should probably take that out.
Souls
That's
assist.
massive.
It's not.
It's
in here.
not in here. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Put the rest of the.
There's trans kick. Yeah, it's still in here. Trans kick is technically out. So. All right. So this is what I think should be allowed right now. 100%
Alright,
should be
put your-
allowed.
Put your ban list. Put all your blades first.
Oh
Put all your
my!
blades
You want my ban list?
I want all your blades first.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. You want everything.
Fair.
I
Fair.
think allowed, but
Allowed, but I would put it 50-50 because it is 36 grams and it is a UX.
Actually, no. I think El Drago should be allowed.
I think the Eldragos should be allowed to reign. They lose to Hellslife. Okay, we need to talk
50-50.
about that later.
Well, no. If I'm gonna allow El Drago, I say Dragoon should be banned. I also say fuck whale.
That little red blade you see in the top of the 100% allowed, that's an important blade. We should be talking about that blade. We're talking about it later. Whale is fair. Buster is fair. Caliber being allowed is interesting. Shark being allowed is interesting, especially if Drake isn't allowed.
Yeah.
Dagger should be allowed. I don't think Dagger is that good. I understand why it's on watch list, but I don't think it's that good.
There's a blader.
You need to ban
There's a
ID.
local blader that uses Whale Wave, and I just hate how he uses it.
You need to ban ID and you need to ban Scorpio right now. ID is 40 grams, Scorpio's 40
Oh yeah,
grams.
no, I know they need to be banned. Their weight is like extremely
The only
high.
reason why they're not dominant is because Rod exists, and even then that's like fair. Oh, Cobalt Dragoon exists. That's why Loki. Rod gets wiped. If you just don't suck on Rod, then you're fine, I guess. Why are we banning the whale chip? Why are we banning the whale chip? And Valkyrie. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Well, actually allow, but so
I think allowing Reaper is worse than allowing Flame, if I'm being honest. Why is Arrow not in banned? Arrow isn't banned. Oh, why did you put Arrow in 100% allowed? Why did you do that? No, put this shit in banned.
I wanted to see if you would notice.
Put Volt in banned. Volt also hits 40
I think this
grams.
should be allowed, but also this as a I don't know. We need to talk about that. This one
Volt needs to
Volt?
be banned.
No.
Volt hits 40 grams.
No, it's not that heavy.
Yes, but it hits 40 grams.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
With the core, yeah.
With the core, yes.
But I banned the core. I think
yes.
we need to talk about it because it loses it's like Reaper where it loses a shit ton of stamp.
I would need to test it, but I don't own a Valkyrie. But I think I think Volt is not that bad if it's on a different assist blade. I think S is not great for it. I think it needs to be on turn or wheel.
Actually,
Obviously Blast is better, but I think Volt's pretty good. I think what we're gonna see with Volt is the same thing where we saw with AP, where everybody was like, "This is kind of mid, but whatever," and then suddenly it just blows up in popularity because somebody found one use for it. Okay, keep it as is. Don't ban parts yet.
no, I'm putting the other parts allowed. Because I don't want to put those in this mix right now.
at S $3 Bunny Blader says, "Hey Mim."
Hi.
Hello. Hello, kitty. I'm petting Mim's cat again.
This one, I don't know about metal. We can talk about it.
85.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it.
We'll talk about it. I love to talk about it, Blades. This is Mim's list, by the way, so we're gonna also have my list too, and we're gonna argue over that as well.
Yep. I want to talk about that one and this one. Yeah, no, it bursts too much.
Not real.
Can we add?
It's good that all the ratchets are allowed. I feel like there's not really a dominant ratchet. I feel like 9 kind of needs to exist. I feel like 3 needs to exist. I feel like 2 has its place. Even if it sucks dick booty, we need something that kind of sucks. I watch him ban all the 60 heights. That would be fun.
I for a second I thought about banning 960. Actually,
I feel like if you're gonna ban any ratchets,
960.
9, 3, and 1. You ban 9, 3, and 1.
Fuck
you're
no!
good.
I like my one ratchet.
Okay,
Fuck that.
9
That's one
and
that
1.
crumbles me.
You buy 9. You ban 9 and 1. You keep 3. It's up to me. Ratchets shouldn't necessarily be banned just yet. No, they shouldn't. But this is a theoretical. A lot of this is purely theoretical. Most of the blades are more of what we're worried about than the ratchets. I personally think ratchets are fine.
So obviously flat kicks, insane.
How's everyone? Good.
talk about Rush.
Let's talk about Rush and LR for that matter.
Yeah.
Real. Real. Real.
See, Rush overrated. Rush is good.
Rush overrated. Okay, buddy.
Cyclone, fuck Cyclone.
Rush is overrated. Can you tell me in what way that Rush is overrated?
Let's talk about Elevate. Do we?
Yeah, maybe just a tad, but keep that shush, Artemis. Anyway, please explain to us.
Bro kept asking if I was subscribed. That's not the point of the chat. You know, that's the basic rules of the chat. Don't ask about to get a subscribed or a shout out to. All right, that's been ruled since day one. Let's talk about Hexa. Actually, no, we don't need to talk about Hexa.
I feel like we need to talk about Hexa.
Do we? Okay, fine.
No, this is your list.
True.
This
You're
is
right.
your list.
You're right.
This
You're
is
right.
your list. I need to remember that.
Yep.
Are you lying Dragoon? No, you're not. Okay.
No.
We don't need to talk about Phoenix Rudder on release combos because that was a little scary.
It was a little scary. Let's talk about that one.
We need to talk about, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, definitely talk about.
I want to try to keep most of my thoughts inside until my part, and then we'll actually get into the arguments because then we'll have both sides.
My beloved.
Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of this just so we have a picture of it later.
Well, no, I'm gonna open up a new one for you.
Oh, okay, but I burped. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay, and
So
then go over
there's-
to the other one and do the Hasbro blades
Yeah.
real quick too. Just real quick. Don't even do the ratchets or parts. Just do the blades.
Banned. 100% banned. He only got timed out for a minute, by the way. So.
Rush is accessible to everyone except me, therefore I'm petty. That's fair, but also it's what makes Rush so accessible that makes it. It's the same thing for Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod isn't just powerful because it exists. Wizard Rod is powerful because it's so easily accessible. And it's so violently powerful at the same time. Like, obviously, if it wasn't accessible, it would be awesome. But people, like, if it was a $40 Beyblade, people would be like, yeah, this is a great Beyblade, but you need to have the money. And obviously, like, Aero Pegasus exists, right? So, like, it's not even, like, an accessibility thing. But even AP is, like, it's a skill blade. It's a skill-based blade.
I didn't see this one on the other list. Hang on, I'm looking.
Are the OGs in that list?
There's some, but I didn't see. You see, you got these two, but you don't have fucking
Dragoon.
I know.
Okay, well, this is the
Dragoon
other
was
part
in
of
it.
it. Where
Yeah.
Am I out now? I don't know. Are you?
I mean, don't.
That's for you to decide.
Yeah. Don't ask if I'm sub to you or not. This is not that time or place.
Was Shelter in there?
Shelter was in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So where's Leon? Where's Leon?
I think we should allow that one. Claw or
I think
Crest?
Bite Croc should be allowed, but only
Bite Croc because it has more recoil but less stamina than Shark.
more recoil, less stamina, and its shape is less intense, so I get less success out of it.
100% load. I would say this one. It's
Yeah.
it's more recoil. Well, okay, fine. We put it and talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
No, yeah, allow it.
Ban
It's your
this
list, it's your
shit.
list.
Ban that fucking thing.
Ban that motherfucker. Gil would dominate this format. No cap. True.
100% loan Obi-Wan. I would run that shit,
Okay, bro.
bro.
Well, I expect all the collabs to go in 100%. Ooh, wait,
we
no.
need to talk about that one.
Okay, hold on. No, not all the collabs, because Tyrannosaurus Rex is Tyranno Beat. And it's
Yeah.
like the same weight, isn't it? Isn't it the same
It's
weight?
almost as heavy. I
Okay,
would say it would be a ban.
Just ban it. Just
Yeah.
ban it.
This one's just
Red Hulk is banned real. That what's his name? From Boston? The Blader?
Boston.
No. The guy.
The
You
guy.
were talking to in the interview room.
There was a lot of people.
He had a black shirt on. I'm trying not to use a specific descriptor. But there's one descriptor that I could use that would single him out. Okay, we were muted for a second. We didn't know if that would get flagged. It's not a bad thing. It's just that was the only descriptor I could think of. But he's from New Jersey. And he ran Red Hulk.
I know who you're talking about.
And he did really fucking well. Red Hulk is unbalanced on one side, but other than that, it's like the same way, if not heavier than Tyranno. And it comes with Rush. It's ridiculous. You need to buy Red Hulk if you see one.
Not the one just chilling in my living room right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be all the additional stuff for what would be Hasbro. Let me push this down.
Is that everything? Make sure.
Let me
Try and check.
Let me just
That's good, Kitty.
have some space in between there. Okay, so
Butchered Bumblebee got? We don't talk about it.
oh yeah, I haven't tried Bumblebee. Bumblebee's not on here, but it would be in allowed. Same with Shockwave.
Bunny Blader, happy birthday.
Well, yeah, Spinosaurus is just Roar Tyranno. That's why it's in
Wait, was
100% around.
Scale in that?
Well, you're right.
Oh, Scale wasn't that.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with this one.
Okay, tell me your thoughts on your. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
And I'll question you on certain ones.
So I think these are ones I think should be allowed, but maybe under different conditions. So Caliber or Samurai Saber, it's from what I've seen for meta, I can beat that shit easily. All right, Atlanta boys, I'm sorry, but you guys are saying like, "Oh, Samurai Saber is this good." You got to remember, every single time I was battling y'all out there before the actual event, I was whooping y'all's asses, especially if y'all were using this shit. And you can say, oh, but you were using Rod. I was using Rod Kick, and I just started using that 3 days prior. And that's an extremely hard combo to use. So I was whooping your asses with that. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, Bunny, we love you, but you gotta understand place and time.
So I would say, I think it's only good capabilities is against Dragoon, and Dragoon's not on this list. And with the 100% allowed, I could say Samurai. Samurai could get beat by Hammer. Probably it's a 50-50 with this.
I think Saber beats Crest outright, low key. I'm gonna be real.
Depending on Crest. I think it would get beat also by Chain.
I think it's skill based, but I think Saber.
It's definitely skill based. I think Caliper could also beat it. To be honest,
I think Excalibur beats Caliber, but I don't think it beats Crest.
I say it's
Does that make sense?
It's skill. If it's a skilled enough blader, I would say yes with this. If it's somebody who doesn't know how to use Crest, then yeah. Golem 100% beats it.
How are we feeling in chat, guys? How are we
feeling
beats
about
it.
this so far? Yeah, there's a number amount of blades that can do this.
I'm going to question you on Hell Scythe.
Scythe is just Rod.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk it
have
in
it
yours.
100% allowed. Let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
So that's why I would say it should be allowed. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair. So let your devices run before getting. Generally 15. I'll let my bit run dry though.
3%.
Excited.
Tricera Press it pushes that limit of being 35 grams, and yes, it can be deadly, but at the same time, it has great start capability, especially if it starts tilting. You need somebody who's skilled enough. It's like Golem. You gotta have somebody who's skilled enough to use it. I think what makes it scary is the giant blades, and it's obviously the better pick over Crest or Claw. So, it's a 50-50 there on that. Is that if you put in Trike, it definitely takes out Claw's ability there, but nobody's going to use Claw except for Nizuma. What do you guys think?
I think Leon has a much better chance against certain blades that outright destroy Tricera. It's heavy, but I would need to do testing.
It has. Here's the thing: is that Tricera has shit endgame stamina. As soon as its stamina is gone,
Sure.
it just drops. It just drops hard.
As far as I've seen, yeah. But it's another thing of like I would need to do more testing with it in this format where it's not allowed to fight
True.
Nail, because like it's easy to say that against Tricera when it's up against Rod, Wolf, whatever. I think in this context there needs to be more testing, but that's just on me.
Okay, there we go. I would say yeah, put more in that.
No, I'm here in real life, buddy. I'm chilling.
Cyclo.
We are running Black Shell and Tricera in our decks. Yes, King. Yes, King.
So caliber it's very similar. Is that it's 35 grams. It was a shocker.
36.
Okay,
Generally.
30,
Low 36. Low 36.
Okay,
high
okay.
35.
Low 36, high 35. It's like it's like Tricera where it can be good, and it's like Golem. It can be good in this kind of format, and it has good ability, but also be like, well, maybe because it can have shit stamina.
It's untested. It doesn't have shit stamina, by the way.
It depends on the bit you put on it.
I think Caliber is really good, but we'll talk about that later.
We can put it in and talk about it more in your format. I think it needs more testing.
I think
If
needs
it starts
testing.
dominating the formats and there's nothing that can really beat it, then yeah, get that shit out of here.
I will put it to you like this to the people watching. It is a true balance type.
Mm-hmm.
It does exactly what it says it does. It has stamina properties, it has attack properties, and it has defensive properties. Why is Well Wave banned? Because it's 38 grams and it's a very popular.
When
attack.
it can go ahead and put up a fight against these and easily win to a certain degree, that's when I say yeah, it needs to be banned.
I'm gonna be.
It can beat Rod under if you're more skilled. It can beat a Rod. It definitely can beat Dragoon. It can beat up this. It can beat up this. It can beat up this. It can beat up all these fuckers. Okay, but you can't tell me on a consistent basis. You can't tell me Shinobi or Drawn Sword beats up all this.
Yeah.
You can't tell me. Like, yeah, it does put up a good fight, but it compared to Whale is more seen in decks than normal. So Shark Edge. Shark Edge.
No, go ahead. Just do it.
Okay.
Just do
Well,
what you think.
okay. So I think yes, under the correct bladers like Iblis, this thing is a monster and would need to be banned. However,
We're blader locking it. If you're too good with it, you're bad.
that's wild. Okay, but here's the thing. I think if we allow, if we're allowing, at least something similar, if we're allowing Croc on in, but we're banning Primal because Primal is more rounder. Primal is more rounder, has better stamina, but doesn't have the hits. But when we compare it to the three of them, Shark sits in the middle, which Shark is great, but it can't really. It's a 50-50 against all these blades, but when you put up against these, it tends to dominate a lot more, and that's why I would say it needs to be banned.
Yes. It's 50. Yeah, I was going to say it's 50-50. I think Shark Edge is.
In the
still
current
a
meta, it's allowed, but in this meta, when you're facing up against all of this stuff, it's a little hard to say it should be allowed.
Cyclone said, "What's 13 doing there, buddy? I'm keeping TMS company."
Help me.
Yo. Okay. Now play Stagger.
Dagger, I think, should be allowed. Even though it's 36,
Not real.
even though it's 36 grams for the mold update, gotta keep in mind that's a mold 3 update.
It's a mold 3 update.
So there's
you
people
need
with
to
mold
have-
1 updates
So
as
you
well.
need to have either Orange Dagger, which just came out in America.
Yep.
The old Orange Dagger is a mold 1 in the random boosters. So if you
True.
have the TT one, it's 34.
True.
34, maybe 35. And the white one can hit 37. That's
Yeah.
why I have a white one.
But
Only the white one.
in this meta, Drawn Sword's not really a use. I've seen maybe one person run it for the fucks of it. Now, in this meta, I think it is...
I think Dagger is going to be powerful.
I
in this
think
kind of
Dagger is going to be one of the top tier attack types, but when you put it up against defense, such as Tricera, Caliber, Golem, hell, even Hammer, especially Scythe as well,
It's really
Or
good.
even the mold update. The mold update.
The mold
for-
update,
for
you're
9.
right,
Yeah,
you're right, you're
you gotta remember.
Orange
mold,
Tiger has the new mold, yes, but the only
this
that
is
has
a
the-
yeah. This one got a mold update. This one got a mold update. Where's Monkey? Where's Kong at?
Kong got a
Yeah, Kong.
in the other list.
Yep, Kong got a mold update.
update.
You also gotta keep in mind we have this list as well.
Where is Yo Kong? Oh,
Allowed.
wait, no, where is Yo Kong?
Where is he? Where is he?
Where do they put Yo Kong?
Bro, they're...
Dog, what are we? Okay, well, Yo Kong is allowed.
Yeah, we know.
Kong is allowed. It's
Yeah.
just worse wyvern. So
Well, no. Better wyvern. Better
it's
wyvern.
better. It's better.
Especially since we
agree.
got a mold update.
I agree.
We got a mold update. Especially since I got extremed by it as well. Shut up. Besides, remember when Melly came into the scene? He got top 8 with Yell Kong.
Possibly MLN.
Yeah, if a new blader comes into the scene, gets top 8 with Yell Kong, does good with it, I think it should be allowed. Now, this was late last year meta, but still, this was a year ago meta. But still, but this would be, but
So
this
no
is
weight
technically, this is technically a year ago meta still.
That's fair.
So I think
Okay,
Yell Kong is good enough.
Okay, so I think. Oh no. So put dagger in. All.
Yep. Dagger allowed. I think it should be allowed. Reaper. Now this is where you were saying stuff
Wait, the
about
single pot Kong has a mold. Yes,
Yep.
actually.
Yep, that is
It
the,
makes it slightly heavier too.
Yep, it has better it doesn't break as easily because New Jersey people, or it was Connecticut people, they used the shit out of it. They said like the best combo was like either 160 or 560 hexa.
Yo Kong has a really weird shape in that it is very thin.
It's thin, flat, and you angle that shit.
And you angle
it's a
it,
fucking
It's
wall.
a ramp. It's so.
Yeah. Okay, so Reaper.
Does that mean it's good? Not really, but like it's cool. It's funny.
So we only have 3 CX blades allowed right now and a shit ton of parts. I think because Wheel is not in there, I think already in current meta, Reaper is ass. I don't think it's good unless we get better ratchets and bits that save it. The only thing I would say, we gotta look at ratchets and we gotta look at bits that save it. These are in the talk about it. Obviously, if that's not gonna do anything, that's maybe gonna do something, but it's gonna be alright. I think that Reaper gets taken out by Golem, Tricera, Caliber, Scythe. I mainly look at the stamina stuff that takes it out. But I even say, we got attack mold update. I think Reaper gets screwed over by those. To that, I say I think it should be allowed.
Okay.
I know you're disagreeing with me, and we'll come to
agree with you, and I'll come back to it.
I think it should be allowed because then we have 4 different types. We have balance, stamina, the attack, stamina, attack, defense, balance.
You have options.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
You get options, and it's not like the good options from up here. So, and then we have these guys. I think lower mode is shit from what I've seen.
Notice how Brave is in band. We'll talk about that later because this is something we both agreed on earlier.
Yeah. I think lower mode is not as good, and I think it needs a bit more testing. So I think it should be allowed as well. But for upper mode, I've seen good stuff for upper mode so far, so I think it needs
more
testing. I think it should be banned, personally. Actually, no, it's 30. It's heaviest. So yeah, put it up there. It's the same weight as Blast.
Well, then I feel like at that point you should put other solo clips up there too, because no matter what, you're going to be weight bullying anything in that class.
True.
Regardless of shape.
True. You're right. This thing is 31 grams.
We talked about
but
this, I guess.
We've kind of talked about it. You didn't want it in talk about. I say it should be allowed because the weight for it, even though it's 31 grams, it gets hard bullied by all of these. So by that matter, I would say it's maybe has a bit of an edge on the other CX stuff, but when it comes to like this bay, I think it gets hard bullied or evened out against it. So that's why I say it should be allowed. 450 is just a domination ratchet. Only because it's a 50 height, it brings extreme lower stuff, and that's what makes CX good. But also at the same time, it enables a lot of other blades, such as Golem to be really good. And
Sure.
to that, I would say, if in the case of meta, what would be allowed? Like Golem 450 low rush. Holy fuck, that's gonna be top tier attack, top tier defense. That's gonna break meta, for a limited format. So I say it should be banned.
So we're doing it in parts now. This is the part where we start to think about combos and why things are being banned regardless. Like, these are combos that initiate a blade to possibly be meta-defining regardless of how good they are stock.
Mm-hmm.
Or on combos that would traditionally be good, like 160R.
Yep.
960 ball.
Like, I
960
run Golem 450 low rush, and I've gotten first place and then fourth place. I've gotten first place in a 25-person tournament with it, and it did fucking amazing. And then it actually saved my butt a lot of times. And then I got fourth place using it all the way through in an 80-person tournament. So I kind of think about that. I'm like, okay, yeah. And you also got to keep in mind, there's some other stuff. It really does enable some pretty good combos that would be boosting you up to this fighting level up here. M85 does good on a lot of these blades. And I think that the only thing that holds it back is the fact that it's an 80, it's a 5.
It's an 85, yeah.
It's an 85, that holds it back. And I think because of that, there's going to be a lot of ratchet hitting. And I think it should be allowed with some more testing. I think with testing, it should be allowed. 070. So we already got 080 in here allowed. But 070, it's a yes and no kind of thing for me. I don't know. I want to hear your opinions on it. 0 is obviously a good, damn good ratchet. It's similar to, again, 60 over here.
I don't think if 070 is good, but I don't know if it's that good. I think if you're allowing 560,
true,
then,
you're right.
But
560 burstable, 760 burstable. Think about that.
0 scrapes too much. Well, yeah, it's not as burstable. I've seen it burst before, and it's not. It loses out in that lower stamina bracket, which is kind of icky.
True.
This is kind of the only thing I would use it for is stamina.
Yeah. Oh well, I use it for defense options.
That's fair.
I use it more defensively than stamina.
Needs more testing.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's put in more testing. 960. I think in a limited format, in a normal format, 100% allow that shit. But in a limited format, it's one of the lightest. Yes, you got to keep in mind it's light.
Sure.
In a limited format, I say, yes, but also no. I don't know, because it's light as shit, but also at the same time, you're not bursting. And I think the point of a limited format is to allow bursts to happen more often, but also allowing parts that aren't regularly used to be used more often. So that's why I would say it should be banned.
We'll ban
Rush.
Ban it. No. Wait. Hold on.
We gotta see what we got here for in 100% allowed, and then determine from there.
Drawn sword, drawn dagger, Crimson Garuda.
I say we allow it, but have it more testing.
More testing.
Elevate. I say we allow it because I want to see, again, the thing here is that you can say, oh, Eldrago's going to spin seal. If you've ever tried it in a competitive tournament, especially in Texas, that shit doesn't fly.
It loses to DS, bro. It loses to drawn.
Yeah, no. You'll burst. You'll lose the weight being thrown off. It's just not as good. And then you try it on an attack or a right spinning layer, you're going to lose your stamina quite fast. I've seen people put it on this. I've seen people try this. It does not work when you're going, even this, which was scary for a bit. It was in the meta for a little bit.
It was.
And it was scary for a bit. But Ball about beats it.
Also, people were using it as anti-attack, and what happens with anti-attackers and a low burst resistance ratchet is when they hit each other, the one with the low burst resistance often goes kaboom,
And
there's other
here's the other thing: is that people are, when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the TT mold. There's a Hasbro mold that extends the prongs out a bit more. That means it catches the rail a lot more. So with that, I say it should be allowed.
I look. You think the elevate's better though, because you kind of get to move around a little more.
Level is a skill-based type of thing. Level is probably going to be better on this, but you got to learn how to have control. And honestly, it makes some of the CX stuff more viable when you put it into this meta. So
it does, especially.
And I think that's the whole point, is allow for CX, the less stuff for CX to be more viable. I say we allow it and put it on in. I
think
say
that's
that.
fair.
Low rush is just like, hey, let's also put in rush, so you could be running low rush, and that's normal in decks. However, this is to promote a different use of parts, so I say ban that shit.
I think low rush is way too powerful. If that's fair.
And then parts right there.
Chat, how are we feeling about this? With our mighty 2 viewers.
So I say we allow this because it's 37 grams, has high recoil, and when put up against this kind of meta, you can still win ball scythe easily. You can still win with push around, attack, push on this. You can still win with this, even this.
We need to talk about the Hell's Bays.
So I say we allow it.
The Hell's Bays are important, yeah.
Prime, I say no.
Prime is 36 grams.
It's heavier than Shark. Yeah. It's rounder. I say it should be banned. Venom is 35. Well, here's the thing. Venom is 35 grams.
No, actually don't.
And this Mold 3 is 35 grams. So for that reason, I say we allow it.
I think it's just a nerf DS.
Well, now it's... depends on the mold. So, this is what I would say for Hasbro allowed, and then also what's allowed here. I think this is a healthy meta right here for allowing older parts of what should be banned.
Old and new parts.
Yeah, old and new parts. This stuff right through here needs more testing in general. I think the only thing that would need to actually be banned would be maybe Caliber. So that would... I think, this is a very fair list, and I would like to try this list at a tournament.
Alright. I would also.
But for the time being, let's throw yours on up.
With our 2 viewers, how are we feeling, guys? Do we like the Mim Sky's approach to the situation? I like it, actually. I wouldn't mind this ban list. I think there are a few things I disagree with being legal and illegal, but that's it. We should have put in Blade Corpus. True.
Anyway, here's yours.
Okay. Am I getting in the chair, or are you gonna put it in there?
No, you can reach. I'm gonna grab another drink.
Fair.
You want one? Yeah,
Let me finish this.
Okay. Alright. So, let me actually fix these real quick. So, we got 100% ban. What's chat saying? Anything?
Nothing. The last message was by Dark Artemis, and I think they dipped. Cyclone isn't even typing anymore. R.I.P. I miss Cyclone. Oh, I didn't even realize it. There's probably only one watching, because I have the live stream open on this one. It's okay, you can make this into content later or something.
Exactly. What do you think I'm doing there?
I bet.
It's allowed. Okay, there's that one. Alright, go crazy.
Alright. So,
You can take the chair.
This is important. Okay.
Bro's already. Oh. Okay.
We need to talk about this. This is
We need to talk
very
about that.
important. No, that's banned. No, I'm sorry, buddy. You're banned. We'll talk about Leon Claw making Azuma a little angrier. I look, you want to put Chain and talk about it. No, I love Chains. The problem. I think we need to put Unicorn and talk about it. Sphinx Cow's booty. You're banned. Why is the Wyvern Galen banned? I did not put you there. You are 100% allowed. Oh, I'm putting Dragoon and we're gonna talk about it. Oh, this is so controversial. Oh god. Controversial. I already have so many blades and we're gonna talk about it. Oh Jesus Christ. Bandbuster. You're allowed. No. 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 Hell no. I think Golem needs to be banned. You're getting banned. You're getting banned. Where is... Oh, there's Yell Kong. I found you. Leon is not good. Now this is controversial, I know, but we're gonna talk about it. This is just blades for now, but I'll put chips in. I guess. Obviously, these chips are allowed because they don't add anything to the blade. What's funny is I don't see Valkyrie. I don't see Drawn's ship here, actually. Where's Drawn Brave's ship?
Drawn Brave?
Drawn Brave doesn't have a chip on here. What the?
They forgot
This
about
list is so weird. They forget the randomest things. How do you forget the Brave chip? Yeah, we're banning you. There's so many things and we'll talk. Actually, no. Okay, only for the viewers. You're allowed. You're allowed. You need to be and we need to talk about it. You need to be and we need to talk about it. You need to be in band. You're banned. Yeah. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Not out yet. Not out yet. Not out yet. Okay, so no assist blades. This is only straight blades. Sorry, Mim isn't here right now. This is 13's stream now. This other one is Hasbro blades. I need to bring this over real quick. Hasbro blades only. Where did the Hasbro blades start? Tusk allowed. You allowed. You allowed. You allowed. You allowed. You're all rhino copies. You get allowed anyway. You allowed. You're allowed.
My precious.
You're allowed.
Bro, is this what the
You're
cuck-
and
Is this what the cuck chair feels like?
absolutely that's what it feels like.
Bro, I hate this.
It sucks, right? You're allowed. You are allowed. You're allowed. You're allowed.
Bro, fuck the cuck chair.
Fuck the cock shit. That's kind of the point. Not really. Whole point is that you're not fucking actually, but it's fine.
This is the Beyblade cuck chair.
We got 4 watching now. Welcome back, guys. If it is who I think it is. If not, welcome to the stream. This is 13 speaking, not Mim. I don't know where Mim went.
I'm right
He
behind
got
you.
mac and cheese. He's eating mac and cheese behind me.
Ranch mac and cheese to be exact.
That sounds fire, actually.
Bro, it's so good.
You... Okay, A is allowed. S is not allowed. By the way, my fault.
You can type.
I know I can type. I don't feel like it. Oh, hold on. Let me grab. Where is he? Where is he? I don't see him. Hold on. It's fine. I'm gonna allow you. I'm gonna allow you. I'm gonna allow you. Band.
Bang.
Oh wait, no. Where'd you go? Band. Band. Okay, I think this is all the Hasbros. Okay, so let's just talk about blades first of all. Let's just talk about blades first.
Alright.
Okay. So, 100% banned. I think we can agree with. I thought about putting Cobalt Drake
You thought about it.
in
Let's see.
talk about it.
Okay.
Thinking
Well,
about
this
it
is
now.
your list, not mine.
Cobalt Drake, yes, but this is the part where we start arguing because now we have both lists available.
True.
Cobalt Drake is great and I love it, but I don't know if it has a winning matchup against 90% of the blades in this list. I think it loses to Male. I think it loses to Phoenix. I think it loses to Scorpion.
Well, here's
Why is Wizard Arrow in banned? and Shark Scale isn't. Okay, hold on. Let me read over everything real quick. Let me
Hey, you
make
gotta
sure-
put on not out yet. You gotta talk about the Eclipse stuff.
It is not out yet, but I will talk about it. Hold on. We're gonna go one by one. Here, we'll start with the not out yet first. We'll do some predictions.
Solid said hi, by the way.
Huh?
Solid.
I don't know who that is. Cool. Thanks, Salad. So, real quick, let's start with not out yet. Clock Mirage is gonna be Dookie Booty.
No.
The Soul Twins could be good. I think Mim has good impressions of them off the bat. So we'll see.
But then again, Scorpion was, 40 grams. And last time I'm like, oh shit, Scorpion 40 grams? And when Scorpion, I was like, when I saw Scorpion was 40 grams and I did, oh shit, I need to buy Scorpion because it's 40 grams. Let me get this shit. And then it was the biggest disappointment I had seen since, what the fuck? Which Beyb was the biggest? Since Rudder.
Since Rudder.
I
Oh my
know,
god, Rudder's
since-
so beautiful.
Since, Leon Crest.
No way. Real actually, Leon Crest was a massive disappointment. Yeah, same for me, and I especially didn't like how people were calling it an Impact Drake killer, essentially, just for it to be like have an arguably worse win percentage.
It's mid.
It's mid as hell. If you're gonna call Impact mid, then you have to call that worse. If I'm being completely real, but I'm just
No,
gonna
for
say-
real.
So the reason I was gonna put Cobalt Drake in there, and in a lot of the same way that Impact, this is so confused. So we're making an X limited format.
Yeah.
We already got Mim's list down. Now we're
Yep.
doing mine. Hi, my name is 13 on the WBO and Texas circuit. People call me Inferno. Don't subscribe to me. I don't upload it anymore.
Subscribe to this guy.
Don't do that.
He used to play Burst Classic.
I used to play all of
He
them.
used to play Burst Classic before it was called Burst Classic.
I was an OG. I didn't play official MFB. I played Backrooms MFB where people used to do pink slips for Flame. You're such a good cat. Sorry, I'm petting a cat. Anyway, this is
Petting my cat.
so. Getting back to what we were saying. Oh, Fang absolutely just needs to like be allowed, because I don't think Fang's gonna be good unless it's like 80,000 grams. Okay, now to the blades that are out and we can count on.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting Cobalt Drake in 100% allowed because it is a pure skill blade if you're using it on
Drake or
attack.
Dragoon?
Drake. We'll get to Dragoon.
So why
Dragoon is already in talk about it.
So Drake is, you're saying why it should be banned right now.
I'm saying why it should be banned, but I'm also saying why I think that I should have put it in talk about it. I didn't because it's too heavy, but low key, unless you're good with it, it kind of loses to every single blade here.
Exactly.
It has a losing matchup against Phoenix. It
Yep.
doesn't win against AP.
Yep.
It definitely doesn't win against Tyranno. Tyranno is a direct counter in my opinion.
Yes.
It barely wins to Buster if Buster misses its first. Dragoon shouldn't be 100%. Yes, we're gonna get to that salad. But Buster wins.
Well,
Rod is
Dragoon-
the no diff. Silver actually kind of loses to Drake sometimes. We'll talk about it. Scale diffs it. Mail diffs it. Impact.
So definitely.
Oh my god, it's not even a question.
Golem ban.
I have Golem banned. We're gonna come back to this.
What?
Golem Loki diffs the shit out of Cobalt Drake.
Bro.
And Loki diffs the shit. Scorpio Sphere kind of diffs it. Blast weight bullies it, despite it not really being like a weight bully thing. Can I drink out of this?
I don't care about cooties. I know. Thank you, Solid.
We're gonna get to it. I'm gonna talk about it. Okay. Pegasus Blast, or specifically
sense.
Blast. Yes. The Valkyrie chip. It just makes every CX blade like 3 to 5 grams heavier. It shouldn't even be around. Phoenix Wing is pretty self-explanatory.
It's been in the meta way too long.
It's been in the meta way too long. It's too good.
It was the, I think, 5th or 6th release.
People were so excited for it to not be a meta staple just for the current meta to force it to come back. Because current meta right now is running Rod 160 Hexa and then running 2 attackers. You can run Blast, you can run Impact, you can run
the
Scorpio,
meta
you can
has
run
changed
AP.
so much that we went from straight from, oh, we need to run all defense, all stamina in balance, to now we need to run at least 2 attack types or 2 hyper aggressive balance types.
Phoenix being meta for almost 3 to 4 years. Okay, it hasn't been 3 to 4. It's been like 2.
X came out 20.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, 23. It's been 2 years.
23, and it was December of 23. So yeah, nearly 2 years by now.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years.
We're coming up on 3.
That's still a ridiculous amount of time for any blade to be meta. Rod is a year old exactly, if not a few months later. Should not be meta anymore, but we're still here.
Rod is shy of a year. Same with Buster.
Yeah. So that's that. AP is fucking AP. It needs to be banned. Tyranno,
Fucking AP.
one of the best anti-attacker and just straight attacker blades in the game, needs to be banned.
You know what's crazy is
Drop
that
Buster,
when TB first came out, people didn't know how to use it, and now people know how to use it.
pretty much.
That's the funniest thing.
Pretty much. People were running it on 560 Hexa, and now it's a rush. Now it's a rush child.
Oh,
Rod
people
is
were
mid.
running high hex or high needle too.
True. Rod is mid because
Rod is mid.
you're not playing the people that use Rod anymore. Anybody that was goated using it back then is no longer using it anymore because it's so boring.
Solid. If you had came down to Baycon, you would realize the meta down here, how powerful, how different the meta is down here. Because you don't go to tournaments. We go to tournaments. I will defend on this hill right now. I'm the best blader on the Gulf Coast.
Nah, bets.
I am the best blader on the Gulf.
Why are you trying to beef with me right now?
I didn't see you getting 3rd place at Anime Expo and then winning
I didn't get
third.
third place because I was throwing. You wanna run the ones? I still hate myself. But I blame my transmission blowing. Oh no.
Don't worry, Solid. We're working on a fund to get Bay Creators on down for next year.
Yeah, we'll get you next time, hopefully.
I'm not jumping up, but
I was director of media, by the way. Haha, hit up.
your file's right there.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
my
on
SD
tape.
card's in the computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Buster, it is a skill blade, but when
Fuck
used
Buster!
when used by somebody who is skilled, it's retarded. I can't use that word. Can I? I can't use that word. My fault.
He's on the spectrum. Don't worry,
I am
guys.
on the spectrum. Wizard Rod, there is no explanation. This next year, Mim gets my Dragoon MS. Yeah, no way. No way I would make that bet.
Alright, bet.
Your
We can make that deal.
transmission's gonna blow up again on the way.
You can't say that to him. He has a nice. You should see. So, like, real quick, send me pictures of your cars, real quick.
You have multiple? Alright, that's funny then. Night Mail, Silver Wolf, self-explanatory. Night Mail. I wanted to put it and also talk about it, and then I thought about it for 3 seconds and went, no, it's bad.
No, it's good.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
It is the best defensive
It's
blade.
the best defense blade in the game, yeah.
And it has great counterattack potential.
Great counterattack, but you can use it for anything.
Yeah. It's the
Shark
only
scale.
thing with Night Mail is that it's lighter than what the average should be. That's the only reason.
But it's still 36 grams.
Yeah.
Shark scale, self-explanatory. Impact Drake,
Self-explanatory.
it beats anything that it direct hits. Anybody that gets inconsistent results with
Anything that is like 35 grams or lower in the first 3 hits,
it one dip.
fucking obliterates.
It'll either stamina beat it because it's 40 grams.
I remember
it'll KO
when this
it
shit
first.
when it came out in the meta, when it first came out, it was the most terrifying thing. Nowadays, it's not terrifying, but it was the most terrifying thing because you were like, how do I get around the first 3 hits? Simple. Just avoid it, let it kill its stamina.
Yeah.
But when it was first out, holy fuck, that was terrifying.
Even when it was out, people were shitting on it. And then to that extent, I say it's just Buster with different strengths. It trades weight for
Impact
consistency, I guess. Yeah,
Impact
it trades
power.
weight for impact power. So, or I guess stamina retention. Drum Buster retains more on a whim, even if it's weight on one side. Impact doesn't. The only way it can is because it drags through. They're kind of equal. They trade off for different things. Buster is more consistent, quote unquote, and Impact is more powerful, quote unquote. Is it a Camaro?
Mm-hmm. That's a Camaro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
and
fire.
then you got this one as well.
Salad, I love your cars. That's awesome.
And then here's the inside of one of them.
Okay, it's kind of peak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need to explain Golem. Because we have 5 people in the stream now. This needs to be explained. So we need to talk
Guys,
about it.
like the stream.
We need to true. We need to talk about some ratchets first that exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
660 and
6'7".
450, and even then 960. Golem Rock 960 orb, 660 orb.
660 orb is not good.
660 low orb.
No, because you still
The brothers proved this.
You can destabilize the shit out of Golem and be fine. Okay?
You
It is-
cannot. I
no,
promise you,
no,
you cannot
it
destabilize
is-
Golem on 660.
Yes, you can.
It's
Yes,
equal
you
pointed
fucking can.
and it goes right under the blade. I want everybody to try
Okay, we're
Golem Rock
talking limited
660.
format or actual format?
Actual format, yes. Limited format, no.
Limited format, I guarantee
Golem
you.
does not have the
I
best balance. I
guarantee-
promise you, on the right ratchet, Golem has some of the best balance
Yes,
out of
yes.
any
No,
blade.
I agree with that one. Golem has some of the best balance.
Golem
out
has
there.
amazing
But
balance.
I tell you, you use sword, you use chain, you even fucking shelter Drake, you get underneath it, you scoop it in the right angles, it's gonna fucking die.
You can't do
it's,
that.
It's skill based to beat that combo. It is 100% skill based if you know what you're doing with it.
It's okay. It's skill based, but a drawn sword will unbalance before you unbalance Golem Rock.
Not if you stall.
You shouldn't be stalling against Golem Rock. You're gonna lose the stamina.
No, you drop launch stall, quite literally. This is Mad Maxi.
Okay,
textbook
you
definition.
can drop launch it.
Drop launch stall, then boom, you're good.
You
if
can-
you can't get that first boom, you got 3 more tries before it really starts scraping, hitting the ground because it's on low orb.
I mean, theoretically, you're in rush, but yes, you're still on low orb. You still have to get under it somehow.
Shit, low
If
rush.
if you allow Golem Rock, you have to allow Shark Edge.
That's insane.
I think if you allow Golem Rock, how about this? I will put it-
This is your list. To be fair, this is your list. I say put it on. Needs more testing.
I think it needs more testing. I think
More
it needs more
testing
testing
and
in format. But I think we need to stop underestimating Golem Rock.
I'm
Golem
gonna
Rock
go grab the corn.
on release.
I'm gonna go grab the corn dogs.
That's fair. Golem Rock on release was hard to beat. Obviously, if you're using Wizard Rod, if you're using AP, that's a different story. Golem Rock is ridiculous. And I think in a limited format, it would dominate. I think in real life, because there are so many really good blades, it has a problem. But I think if you're leaving it to its devices, it's insane. I think it's insane. I think if you take away Rod and thank you.
I know.
You take away Rod, you're cooked.
But I'm putting ranch on the plate, so keep that in mind.
Blast needs no introduction.
Yeah, well, you know, Blast.
Super heavy. Scorpio needs no introduction. This chip needs to be banned. I put it in there, even though it's not really like a part thing. Range. Okay. Drawn sword, self-explanatory. Really good attack blade, just not really able to keep up with the current meta. Wizard arrow.
I put ranch on him.
Wizard arrow is not good, except for a few combos. Night shield will finally get its place. Night lance. I've been wanting to play Night lance in anything, and
you know who uses Night lance in this meta?
Imagine having a chip locked behind $400 real. Who
It's
uses
not
it?
$400 anymore. I paid $188 for the chip.
Tell them why though.
Because they won Bacon Nationals with it. I was borrowing somebody's chip.
He bought just the chip though.
True. But I also have two Hong Kong codes.
Yeah, he is two Hong Kong
for
codes.
Valkyrie Bolt, so I'm like, all right, I can justify it. I won it with Nationals. I'll take it.
Yeah, Night Lance needs to be allowed. It's not great really at anything, but I feel like in limited format it could see more usage, kind of be more like a Phoenix Wing, if that makes sense. Can I have one real? Nah, me first. Leon Claw should be banned because Nezuma uses it. No, it's fine. Leon Claw is not great.
You need to calm down.
I just keep hitting stuff. I'm calm. Everything's so close together. Viper Tail, self-explanatory. Rhino Horn, self-explanatory. Crest, self-explanatory. Chain.
You were saying you wanted to put it in and talk
I
about it.
wanted to put Chain and talk about it, but I think after some consideration, I think
the
Chain
weight
loses.
screws it over. It has a great shape. I love its shape, and I think it will do great in a limited format. But its weight screws it over in normal format, which is why I think it will do great in limited.
If Leon get banned, I feel.
That's wild.
I think
No,
that's
we're
true.
only banning it for Nezuma. That's all.
We're banning it because Nezuma. We don't want Nezuma to have it. But I think Chain is really, really good. I think Chain will be top tier in this format.
Yeah.
Feather, self-explanatory. It's just a nerf drawn sword. It's
Exactly.
pretty. Unicorn Sting. I also wanted to put that in. Let's talk about it. Unicorn Sting is kind of ridiculous. It has
You know who runs Unicorn Sting? Noob. He puts it on 160
160
orb.
rush.
No,
I use
orb.
it on 160 what? Rush.
He uses
Orb is
orb.
good too. That's the other thing. Unicorn.
It's good, but I think once you break through its defensive capabilities enough, with drawn sword, I think you're chilling. I think it's a bay that you need to push around enough, and then you can finally break through its
That's
stamina.
fair. So Unicorn Sting does the same thing I think that Caliber does, and that is a true balance type.
Yes.
You can use it for attack, and you can use it for balance.
True.
Yes,
And
not
stamina and
not
defense.
too much recoil, but we have had Texas Bladers use it pretty consistently. With the
It
most
was-
notable example being Beyblade
UK.
Awards last year,
Yes,
when Troymon used it and got first on 160 Rush.
that is true. Yeah, and this was when, Metaphor, Peak, Phoenix Wing, Peak, Wizard Rod, Peak, Peak something else. I forget, but, Drum Buster.
The
TB.
meta was literally current Hasbro meta. So it was Buster, Phoenix, Wizard Rod.
460 point. Yeah, that's not bad.
That's fair. Isn't that just the stock combo from the dual pack? That is the stock combo from the dual pack. Real though. That's not a bad. It's not a bad out of box. It's just 460.
Yeah. Put that on
Think
450
self-explanatory.
solid.
Gale, self-explanatory. Black Shell, okay.
The El Drago Brothers.
Maybe talk about it, but I
No.
don't think the El Dragos are
It's
that good.
it's a worse Dragoon.
It's a worse Dragoon,
and it has a
does the
weighted
two, so.
side.
Except mine has Vice Tiger's owner in the Chow.
What?
Oh, it's probably a sticker. That's pretty cool, actually.
Was it? Did you buy it like that? Was it a
Who'd
mystery?
you get it from? The Juggers are fun. Vice Tiger is good here. I think Vice Tiger would own in this format. And
Yeah,
I think
no, I agree. I think it's a better version of Drawn Sword if you have the skills. If you have the skill for it.
I think it's more of a destabilizer, but I kind of agree. Crimson Garuda, I think it would be a great attack blade.
Well, Drawn Sword's more of a let's smack and hit. Tiger is more of a let's play more skill base.
That's fair. That's fair. Shelter, really good attack blade, I think, in this meta.
It punches above its pay grade. It can punch above Wizard Rod TB and kill those bays, but the thing is, what holds it back is its weight. Its weight screws it over. It had a great potential in normal format, but I think it's going to do amazing in limited. Same thing for, like, it's the chain argument there.
Yeah.
Same thing for Hammer. Same thing for Hammer.
Oh, it's awesome.
Nice.
Hell's Hammer, same thing for Hell's Hammer. Hell's Hammer did not get a chance to shine because the two blades that released with it were meta-defining. You have Drawn Buster, and then you had Wizard Rod. Hell's Hammer could do nothing against that, and even with its weight. I think here it will really shine as maybe like an alternative to Drawn Sword if you really like that playstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the OGs are allowed. Shinobi Shinado is booty. Trigger is booty.
I think Rudder will get a chance to shine.
Rudder gets a chance to shine too. So same thing with Ghost Circle. Maybe it's a little bit. Maybe nothing. Hell's Hammer was the baby witnessing God's true. Black Shell stuff is my favorite. Storm Pegasus. I hope Storm Pegasus get play. I know it's not great.
Gets a bit of playment already for people who want to fuck around with it. It can actually be good. I've tried some weird shit. It's outspun Dragoon Elevate. I'm like, how did this happen? It was not supposed to. And I like running it on 460 gear point. That's what I like. And I think in this format, I think it would get a bit more play.
Now we need to talk about Drasil. No, we
is...
don't. No, we don't.
Drasil's just a better version of Black Shells. It's more balanced. It has a bit more weight. It's just a better version. Let's be honest.
Drasil is the best defense I've seen in the Bay in a while. I get
Night Shield?
If you want to talk about Drasil,
Night Nail?
then me putting Golem in this rank should be banned. If we're talking about Drasil in any way, it needs to be banned because it's a good defensive blade.
Golem's better defensively.
It loses to this. It loses to this. It loses to this. It loses to Loki. It loses. Hell, it loses to Garuda.
I want to say,
Valid. I think it absolutely loses to Garuda.
Drasil?
We could Loki test that later. Drasil, yeah.
No, I've seen M85.
Okay, well, there's no parts
M85
banned.
Elevate Drasil, it actually cooks.
Then just put Drawn Sword and Rush. Fight it with Drawn Sword and Rush.
Fair.
Fight Drasil stuck against the Phoenix combo does good. I'm kind of scared for that. We might have to test that later. Maybe you're testing wrong, or we're just.
So you also have a different testing style compared to competitive. Yeah. Because what you do, Solid, is you do old burst kind of testing where, and this is where I think, there's a big difference of how the old style of testing has been in the past, where in burst, where it was like, oh, we test stock combos, we test the other kind of combos, and that be about it there. You can have another, by the way.
Shit.
But also at the same time, now that Beyblade X has had so many tournaments, and I would consider myself more of a competitive blader now than I consider myself a competitive blader who is also a semi-legacy Bay creator. So I know how the past was for things. 13 also played competitive burst from the very start. So he also knows how it also does. But until you actually go and actually compete in multiple tournaments and you try to become one of the best bladers out there,
you need to be testing multiple launching styles, and then you need to also be testing. Well, first, to get real testing, you need to be testing with a partner.
Yes.
And you need to be testing with a partner that knows what they're doing.
There's times where I will spend 6 hours by myself trying to get a third combo for me to work. And somehow, and I don't know how, one of my testing periods where I was trying to get a third, because I was trying to retire Air Pegasus for a time, and I was trying to get a third, and somehow I ended up on Whale Wave 360 Disc Ball.
How'd you feel about that?
It worked. That's the scary thing, is that as long as it didn't burst, it fucking worked, and I hated that.
Yeah, it
I
kind of does
spent
suck.
6 hours just to get to that combo.
It kind of does suck, Salad, because it's like, I know how that feels like living in an area where there's not really a lot. You know, thankfully I had a bit more luck finding things in people and kind of going out. But, you know, not everybody obviously has that luck. It's a lot harder for a lot of people. Thankfully, Texas is just large. With that being said, I don't think that this blade wins to a lot of these blades here unless it's skill. I think it's a skill-based defense blade.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a skill-based blade. And I think in this format, it's going to get its chance to really shine.
Storm, self-explanatory. I belong to.
Valkyrie.
So
So Valkyrie can push in the current meta, but it is a very skill-based blade.
Very skill-based blade.
Because one side, and this is why Valkyrie gets thrown off balance, one side is a full millimeter taller.
It's very weird. I don't know why they did that. It kind of makes me mad.
Hell is the most skill-based? No, it's not.
Hellblade is the most skill-based. We're going to get to that. There's a reason why Reaper and Scythe are both in talk about it. Excalibur, 35 grams, really good. Not that good.
It is a miniature version of Buster. If you want to run Buster in limited format, you run Excalibur.
You know, I
Simple
did
as
that, but I almost lost to a kid running Excalibur. No, he did beat me, actually. Never mind.
Yeah.
Leon.
I don't have Leon personally, so I can't say shit about Leon, and I have not seen it in tournaments. I can't say shit about it. I don't know if it should be alive. I don't know if it should be banned. But I think it's similar to Drasil in this situation. I don't know if it has a weight in doubt.
I think it's too recoily, but being honest. Which is also...
You have it?
Which also... No, but
Okay.
just from what I've seen, I think it's too recoily. But
Okay.
I need to do my own testing. All the lock chips that are plastic are here. You'll notice Drawn isn't here because... Oh, that's where it was.
Good job.
I don't know how I
The
did
drawn
that.
lock chip. We need to talk about it.
We
It's
need to
too
talk about it.
controversial.
It's too tight. It's like an A1 mold god chip back in the day.
Gosh, shut the fuck up.
Y'all want to know some Unk?
Shut
Hold
the
on.
fuck
Let
up.
me go on some Unk legacy. So when God came out, for those of you who
like
don't know,
Beyblade Burst God. By the way.
Beyblade Burst God,
Not actual God.
Maximum Garuda was a thing, which was obviously supposed to be kind of like an homage to Tripio. Big yellow
Don't worry,
circle.
the Late and Dark Armors, they experienced that burst.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they know that
Then
shit.
y'all know the
Yeah, see, they're talking to
yeah,
oh,
you
God.
would run
They
the
lived
Valkyrie.
through that shit.
So I had Maximum Garuda and I had a first gen God Valkyrie.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
when I got the Strike God chip, I ran God Valkyrie, I ran Spriggan Requiem, because God Valkyrie on the Strike God chip was really good for attack. So you'd run God Valkyrie, I ran Nightmare Longinus, and then I ran Garuda, and then when Requiem came out, I replaced
Fuck
Valkyrie with
Nightmare.
Garuda.
Fuck Nightmare. I hated Nightmare. I still hate
Fuck.
Nightmare for competitive stuff. Because it's just...
It's ridiculous.
You know how there's like certain people that have like their base and X that they just cannot get to work right? Like for me, it's Silver Wolf. I cannot get that base to work for me no matter what. However, God damn it, you fucking ate another one.
Nightmare is my child.
But fuck Nightmare. I hate it. Hate it so much.
Yeah, Nightmare's a funny one. Just run it on Destroy, just run it stock with like Star.
That is so stupid! It's so stupid! Oh no! The Hasbro version. What was the frame from Shining Amatarios? Yeah, you know what
Was it Meteor or Star?
No, it was not Star. It was not Meteor because Star was
Oh, was it?
No, take the new tab, put it in the other side, other monitor. Take it all the way on over.
I got you.
Just put it up there, top.
Put it up there?
Yeah, there you go.
What am I looking up?
Shiny
yeah.
Amatarios frame. What was that called? Do you guys remember what that was called?
I think it was Meteor.
Angle.
Can I type?
No, you can't.
I'm sorry.
No, you should.
Yeah, Shiny Materials Arrow Angle Anchor. Okay.
Anchor. That's what it was called.
I was gonna say, the only thing is that didn't come out till Cho Z, but it didn't come out to the beginning of Cho Z.
Beginning of Cho Z, so
Nightmare was still viable.
So it was, it was still technically viable, and that shit was so fucking annoying.
Yeah, that shit was annoying.
Especially in Hasbro meta.
And then Bloody Longinus came out and it didn't even matter. Nightmare Longinus didn't get outclassed. Oh, because it needed to exist because of Salamander too. Salamander was pretty good. Yeah, Nightmare would destroy most base.
Anyway, X meta.
X meta. Okay, yeah. Going back on topic. Arc and you
Duty
and
normal
Dark.
meta.
Yeah, bro. We don't care. Yeah, you belong there.
Damn, you have
Okay,
Fox
not out
Brush to
yet.
talk about.
Yes, I like Fox Brush. We're gonna talk about it.
Fox Brush is weighted on one side.
We will talk about this from reverse order. That's exactly why.
Okay, Valkyrie,
Volt.
Yeah, Volt.
Volt hits 40 grams. I think hitting 40
No,
grams.
the layer by itself is 31 grams, and the shape is shit because it has too much recoil.
The shape that's exactly why though. It hits 40 grams and it's too much recoil in a meta where most things are 35, 36
You're talking
grams.
full thing, but I'm talking in normal, just that by itself is 31 grams. The shape is shit, and it loses too much stamina. You have 3 good hits, and that's it with
It's
victory.
the same weight as Brave.
And because
Brave
it's
isn't gonna talk
CX,
about it.
and because it's in CX, it's tall as fuck. So you're going
True.
to lose your 3 good hits, and then topple on stamina. That is how one of the kids lost in the top 8 for Japan for getting to go to nationals.
Here's the
because
thing.
they ran Volt.
I don't think there's enough testing on it.
True. I think
2?
it needs more testing.
We'll put it needs more testing for format. I think if you're not banning blades, or excuse me, assist blades like wheel, I think that's a problem.
Get wheel out.
I think Volt is too triangular. That recoil allows it to have better attack power, while the recoil is neutral. You want a blade that isn't neutral. You want the recoil to be entirely one-sided towards the
I
opponent.
think if it was lower and had a lot better stamina, yeah, it would be a bigger threat. But because
Once again, the thing with
CX,
stamina is it's like I've only ever seen it tested on its stock combo, and then like 1 or 2.
to be fair, you haven't
shitty
put the
third minute
ratchets
combo.
on up there yet.
Yeah,
and
I haven't put ratchets on.
You need go ahead, just put those up there real quick.
I'm doing blades first, just
Okay,
because
okay, that's
it
fair.
makes more sense to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Needs more testing for me.
Flame needs more testing. I think Flame is really
Flame
good.
needs more testing. I think Flame needs to be banned. I think it's
Do you think Flame needs to be banned?
it's the shape of Aero Pegasus, just CX and 2 grams lighter. That's 35
fair.
grams.
That's
It is
fair. Flame is really good.
It's a CX Aero Pegasus that is 2 grams lighter. It's really good for stamina capabilities. I think it will outshine the 35 gram Night Shield mold. It'll outshine a lot of stuff, and I think Hammer would have a hard time trying to beat it.
I think Flame diffs all of these blades, if I'm being honest, just by sheer existence, so I agree.
Yes.
Okay,
Fox.
Brush. So here's the thing about Brush. Brush is weighted on one side.
Antler, yeah.
On
yeah,
a lot of
Antler's
this-
on.
We don't care about Antler.
Antler is same thing. Well, actually, no, it's not same thing. I do have one coming in, so I'll know. I think it's like 1 or 2 grams.
I was gonna say Antler's more hollowed out, and the thing is that this blade is already 37. So if it's 1 to 2 grams lighter,
35.
it goes into the 35, 36 formatted. And keep in mind, I haven't banned assist blades yet. We haven't banned parts yet. I'm just going off of if we're only banning blades and we can keep most parts, this is what this is essentially. So I agree. I think Flame needs to be banned if we're not banning anything else. Brush is weighted on one side like Drum Buster. My favorite combo for it
But you gotta realize, look
is
at Emblem. He runs that blade consistently, and it's a constant beat out. The only thing is, I think it will get an actual chance.
I think it's
to
a skill
shine.
blade.
No, it definitely is skilled, but I think it will get an actual chance to shine properly in this format. That's why I allowed it.
I would assume, but my issue is that in my testing, it beats 90% of these blades, and it's very
No.
much capable of beating Rod
I think
multiple times.
I think you could. It's a barrage attack type. It's like drawn dagger, but barrage attack 4. That's unbalanced by the way. At least dagger is balanced. This is unbalanced. It's tall. So you got 2 negative things. Is one side weighted, which you lose a lot of stamina. Let's be honest. You lose a lot of stamina. You run in brush, and then it's also tall as hell. That's why I say it should be allowed.
I guess,
It's a skill-based blade
but it has weight.
that is ass.
And in
normal format.
my opinion,
If you're gonna-
okay, here's what I'm basing my standards on. Can DS fight it? I don't think DS fights Jack.
I think it can beat it.
I don't think it can.
I think it can.
I don't think it can consistently.
I think it can.
It's
70% win streak on it.
I think it's fine if you're banning LR. I think Brush is too strong in LR in a limited format. Okay, how about this? Needs more testing.
Needs more testing. Fine, we can put it as that.
Reaper. I'm banning Reaper. I'm gonna be real. I'm banning Reaper.
You know, I don't
I
think
get-
it should be banned, but you know,
I
this
get
is
that
your
there are
list.
people that are like, I don't think it's just a thinner CX scythe. You put it on a wheel, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but we're banning wheel. Let's be honest.
We're
banning.
banning wheel, but for now, it's banned.
But on the other,
Even if we're not banning wheel,
the only good assist blade that it's good for is round and turn. Let's be honest. Maybe
S.
Jaggy.
no, you run S.
S.
Run
Slant.
S. Yes.
The 3 versus the 4-sided shit.
It doesn't matter.
that throws it
cuts
off balance.
right under the blade. It doesn't in my experience, especially because I run it more balanced. I run it on kick, 960 kick. If you run it as a mobile,
that's gonna put it as a balanced staller, but then when it comes to endgame stamina, you are fucked.
against what? Against Rod, yes. Against Silver,
You
yes.
put mold 35 gram, Night Shield.
Night Shield does not beat that blade. I'm gonna be real
I'm
with
telling you right now. 35 gram, mold 3, Night Shield on Rush. Beat
No.
that fucker.
No, it doesn't. Reaper Stamina depletes so fast. It will
Yes.
deplete shield faster 10 times quicker.
No, I'm telling
It
you.
will deplete shield
Which,
stamina 10
which
times
is this
faster.
blade? Which is this blade?
Which is
With
any of them.
Slash? With Slash? No.
Slash, turn, Jaggy, it doesn't matter
I
what
think
you
it's
put on
going to
it.
be a close call. I
It's
think it'll be a
more
close call.
squared shape and it's wider general circumference. Also the fact that just its general blade shape beats shield almost every time. If it doesn't knock it out immediately. Cause it has good recoil.
Are we comparing this to MFB limited format or just general format for X?
General format for X.
Okay, I was about to suppose
I
something
think-
from
okay,
MFB format.
Night Shield is good. And I get what you mean about the Mold 5 Night Shield. It's not that good. Not compared to a modern CX blade.
When Cheeto, one of the best bladers in Texas, is saying, yeah, that shit is fucking going ham against, if we're just fun testing, yeah, Night Helm, I think with the Mold 3 update, is powerful as hell. I think it is. I think it's going to be a real contender in this format.
I just don't think it beats Reaper. I just don't think it
I
beats
think
Reaper
it's a
on
Gravity
anything.
Perseus kind of bay for MFP limited format. I think that's what it is for Night Helm. Now, to be fair, I don't have a Mold 3 Night Helm, but I've seen how good Mold 2 can be. So only progressing that up to 35 grams, which is the way I really liked Night Helm to been at the very start. I think Night Helm's going to be damn good in this format. I think that should be the
Okay.
standard.
Also
should be the
remember-
standard to compare it should be Drawn Sword and Night Helm.
Yes. Also remember, wheel isn't banned yet. So
Yes.
just blades,
Yet.
Reaper on wheel. Reaper on wheel diffs pretty much 90% of this category. Going up into the 100% banned category, I think it beats Scorpio. I think it beats Impact. I think it beats Scale. I've had my Reaper on wheel beat Scale pretty consistently. Obviously, there's a chance of it getting knocked out, but Night Mail, I've never not beat Night Mail with Reaper on wheel. Without wheel, I still think it beats Shield. Is it still good? Yes. Imagine a rod with knockback. Just put it on 160R. Okay.
Yeah, that's if Mammoth got a UX retool.
How about this? As a fair statement, I'll put it in needs more testing. I don't think enough testing with Reaper has been done. I think a lot of people just got rid of it after a second, and it kind of makes me mad.
That's fair.
Brave.
Ban.
We
Ban
both put
that
this
shit.
in ban.
Ban that shit.
You guys are gonna hate this. We
No.
both banned it.
In current format, especially when it first released, if it is hard knocking out, and I've had personal experience where I'm like, shit, I'm against a fucking Brave, and I have my rod, and then I've been fucking extremed by it. Maybe
It's
that's
a problem.
No, it is a problem. And if Jacob Pomegranate, one of the best bladers on the West Coast, is putting that in his deck, and he's an all attack type kind of person, he doesn't have it in his deck anymore, but when it first came out, for a solid 2 months, he ran that shit in his deck, and he still did just as good as he does today.
Brave.
Brave is a problem.
Brave destroyed a whole tournament. So I will say Brave is inconsistent.
Yes.
If you get the best mold 660 with the best mold Volt, right? Is that what that bit's called? Or is it Vortex? It's Vortex. Volt is the blade for Valkyrie. you get a good Vortex, you get a good 660, you get a good S mold, you get a good Brave mold. It is pretty much stock, fine. Even if you don't get any of those things, you put it on 360 LR, you put it on 160 LR, you keep Slash on it, or not even, you replace it with Turn, you replace it with Wheel, you replace it with Jaggy, or you replace it with, what's Rhino's called? Rhino Reaper?
Charge.
Just for your corn dog, dude. Yeah, Charge, if you fight it on Charge,
Jacob scared
it's
you?
ridiculous.
Bro, me and Jacob, I think we're both, as Bey creators, I'm going to be real honest. I think as Bey creators, me and Jacob, we're put more into the spotlight because we are Bey creators. I think we're one of the best bladers in our own personal scenes. I think me and Jacob Pomegranate, head-to-head, it would be a 50-50 match. I'm going to be real honest. I think it would be 50-50. I'm more skilled, more outwards towards more balanced type stuff. Jacob is more attack, and I think Jacob would have that type of edge there. But when it comes to our own scenes, we both, 13 knows this as well, but we both know that there are people in our own scene, so his LA scene, my Texas scene, there are hidden bladers that aren't on YouTube, TikTok, that are more powerful than me, that aren't as showcased as much, but we fear them as bladers.
They are scary people. And keep in mind, like, I mean, I know my opinions have been weird, but I was third in Texas for a little bit. I kind of know what I'm talking about.
You were third in Texas during the Impact meta. When I started rising on up, that's when you had your peak. Your
True.
last peak was that.
True,
say.
but also I haven't had a fresh Impact in how long?
You want to run a fresh Impact
I need
tomorrow?
to start running a fresh Impact.
You can borrow my fresh Impact tomorrow.
Bet.
But
Okay.
Besides the point.
Oh, how would y'all feel if I brought a deck of Night Shield Mammoth and Bear? Fire. Okay, next. Brave needs to be banned. We agreed on that.
Yep.
Can I be real?
I said it should be allowed.
You said it should be allowed?
Because it has mid attack, it has mid defense, and decent stamina, but it's only good against a Dragoon Elevate.
I'm low-key afraid that it might be better than you think it is. I think it outspins a lot of these blades just because of its little mini Ragnarok blades. I think it has a lot more
I
stamina
think
and
that's
stability.
his biggest weakness, though. Is that
It's just that they're metal and they come out.
I
And then
think
Loki
that's
has a
its
good
biggest
shape.
weakness. I really do. I think there's a Drawn Sword can take this thing. I think Night Shield on Rush can take this thing.
I just think on 960 Bull,
Golem
with
definitely can take it.
with its weight and its shape. I think
Golem
it's a
can definitely
lot
take it.
more difficult. Golem could definitely take it. I think Saber loses to Golem every time.
Dark Artemis,
But I already-
what's your local scene? Because I want to, whatever your local scene is, one of these times I want to come out there.
Okay, if this outspins or is equal to Hellscythe, it's banned. Needs more testing.
Needs more testing.
Caliber. I'm going to allow it, but I have used it in competitive decks. Caliber's kind of ridiculous. I would argue we'll put it needs more testing, but for now,
I think it's borderline ban. That's what I
it's
personally think.
borderline. It's on watch list.
Yeah.
We're allowing it for now without testing, but I think it needs to be banned. Will wait, banned.
Ban that shit.
I put it in let's talk about it because I think on certain combos, if you ban all of its parts, it's dookie, but if you cannot use it for attack, put it on 560 flat, 560R, 560 LR.
So
No.
there needs to be a tournament scene out there for me to write it off as a business expense.
It's LA, bro. Just
Exactly. Oh, Joshua! Oh, fuck! Oh, you can't do this to me! Artemis, you can't do this to me! That motherfucker beat me! You can't do this to me!
oh, swan darn it, true. Tricera. Okay, we talked about this. Did you ban it or did you allow it? You allowed it, right?
Which one?
Tricera?
Tricera said more testing needs to be needed. Because you were making the argument, and Nizuma was making the argument that it needs to be banned. But I said it has shit in-game stamina.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's allowed. I don't think it's good enough. I think its weight is good. I think its shape kills it. I think its shape honestly kills it. I don't think it's that great. Okay.
Dragoon. I think it needs to be banned because I think in this current meta nowadays. Let me do my argument.
I know.
I think nowadays you can take an inexperienced blader, put it on elevate, you're good. You can put an experienced blader, put it on point, you're solid. Put it on low rush, you're solid. This blade is good. And even if you put it on ball, an experienced blader can beat it on ball. However, it's still fair. When it first came out, a lot of people called it C tier. But nowadays, I would say it would be, even if you took out elevate in level, I would still say it's a mid to lower B tier blade, which is what Golem is considered. And
Okay.
plus that, it's 39 grams. You gotta keep that in mind. It's 39 grams.
In certain molds, it's still generally 37 to 38, even on updated. Okay, hold on.
Okay. I want to hear your argument.
I'm not
because
gonna-
That's my argument.
I'm not going to even argue it yet.
That is wild.
We're going to talk about that.
That's
No,
fucking wild.
no, actually.
I need to see what parts you ban first.
Yes.
Before you...
We're going to put that there. Drawn sword. Drawn dagger, excuse me. Drawn dagger. This is an interesting one. I'm a dagger user person. I would use dagger a lot more if it was viable. But
He was holding back!
no scale. So we're going to talk about dagger. Dagger in updated molds, which is the orange and the white one, not the TT one, the Hasbro specifically, is 36 to 37 grams.
He was not holding back at Nationals. Yasha was not holding back.
On a 160 level against 960 ball, only 960 ball, I haven't seen it against anything else. On a 160 level and 160 LR and 360 LR, it consistently beefs and destroys Wizard Rod 960 ball. I've not tried it against 160 Hexa. Keep in mind, though, that the 34-gram dagger exists, though, which is the one that everybody has, which is going to be the blue and white one from either the Hasbro set or the Takara Tomy set, the deck set. Now, there might be updated molds now.
There's a mold 3.
There's a mold 3?
There's a mold 3.
Where does that come on?
So you had mold
Just the
1,
orange?
you had mold 2 when Hasbro came out, and now it's mold 3, which is the single pack for the orange one for Hasbro.
Yeah, and then I think it's also the white one, or is it a mold 2?
That's mold 2.
That's mold 2?
That's mold
Why is
2.
it 36 grams?
I don't know.
The white ones were 36 grams, too.
Maybe it was mold 3. I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't keep up with mold updates.
We
too
will...
often.
So, we will put it in a loud on watch list.
So put it in needs more testing then.
Okay. So, in that case, I'm actually going to put all 3 of these in needs more testing. How about we just put this as watch list?
Needs more testing / watch list. So if it starts dominating the format a little too much, then that's why I would say it needs to be taken on out.
How did this happen? I guess, bro.
What the fuck?
I guess. Okay.
Shark Edge.
Shark Edge.
I put it on ban. I put it on ban.
If
If we're going to allow Croc, and Croc alone, I think Croc, if you want the same results in the limited format, I think Croc is the way to go. Shark can be a little too much because it struggles against current meta, but it can fucking, in the right hands, it can
I agree.
fuck up current meta.
I think Shark Edge is still a shape that is far too powerful for what it is. You can buy it nearly anywhere for $7.
Yeah.
The purple one with low flat. You can
Maybe if it was a bit more expensive.
Maybe if it was a... Not even...
Maybe if it was a 2-pack. Maybe.
Maybe if it was a 2-pack.
Wow, just taking pictures of my feet right there.
That's my girlfriend. Yeah, dude, I can't in good conscience, but that's the issue. With Shark Edge banned, we need to talk about the most controversial blade on here.
I think it should be allowed. Because out of everything else that is on this list is that Scythe doesn't compete against normal meta anymore. However, in old meta, Scythe was the way to go. And when you look at all these parts that are allowed, what is the closest thing that comes to like a wizard rod? Because essentially, we do need a wizard rod for a healthy meta.
Now, see,
because especially a scythe on Hexa, shit on stamina. The scythe ball, definitely great on stamina, but easily able to be knocked out.
Okay.
That's why I think scythe should be allowed.
So,
I think I have a good argument on that.
we need to talk about Scythe in more in depth, because I think there are a lot of people that did not play early X or did not keep up with early X
As somebody who was a Hasbro main until early January of this year, I was somebody who ran Scythe all the fucking time, so I can say shit about Scythe. Because the Rod Hexa meta was out then.
Yeah, but it was 960 because Cobalt.
But still.
Scythe.
Same Artemis. Same.
Till his last breath, yeah. So Scythe is, in my opinion, very overtuned. It has a great shape. If it destabilizes you, it can burst you. If it doesn't destabilize you, it outspins you. And I need to talk about the blades that it diffs.
Okay, what blades does it diff?
If I see a Hell Scythe and I'm using Cobalt Drake, I get scared. I'm going to be real with you. I don't think Cobalt Drake and a Hell Scythe is a fair matchup.
Then I say you're not the better blader. I think if you're running a Drake, you should be the better blader that comes out on top.
Let me put it to you like this. When early meta came out, it was Scythe, Drake, Shark. It was Scythe, Drake, Shark.
Yeah.
And Scythe was still a consistent competitive matchup against Drake and Shark.
But that was early meta when people didn't know how to be skilled with certain blades. Nowadays,
Even if that was early meta, you have the best upper blade in the game and the heaviest blade in the game.
It's skill.
And it was still dipping both of them.
This is different from MFB and Burst, is that with Beyblade X, skill matters a shit ton nowadays.
Skill matters a shit ton, but that's what I mean. In a direct matchup, Drake should win that.
Yes.
But if that person is just more skilled, it's 50-50. If we're equal skill level, this is 50-50. I'm going to be real with you. If we're equal skill level, Scythe v Drake is 50-50.
I think it's a 55-45%.
I really don't think that. I think it's perfect 50-50. I argue it's leaned towards Scythe. I think Scythe is more stable. I think it's more consistent. And I think we're overestimating.
Then what's the rod pick in normal meta right now? What is the rod pick?
What would the rod pick be?
Yeah.
Ghost Circle, Rudder.
Ghost Circle, too light.
Shark...
Even in this meta, Ghost Circle's too light.
But Shark is banned. I would argue Drawn Sword. Even if not, Hell's Chain.
Hell's
Chain is not too light.
Hell's Chain's 35.
Unicorn Sting? 35? They're both 35 gram blades. Drawn Sword's 35. 35, 36.
Okay.
Visire doesn't beat it. Crimson Garuda has a better chance, but that just becomes your Phoenix Wing.
That's Imperial Dragon. Crimson Garuda is Imperial Dragon.
I mean, theoretically, but it has a more upward... Okay, come on.
Let's see you slid.
Okay. I will allow it.
I'm on episode 13.
I will allow it only because I think Scythe needs its place, and I think this is the perfect place for it. But I think it's going to be in every deck, and you're going to keep seeing it. No, I think it will.
I don't think it will.
Hell Chain, Destabilize, Tribute, Elevate.
You'll have bladers like Blader Sean who run Scythe in there, but I think you'll also have people like myself and Gojo, or even Cheeto, who will go ahead and be like, no. Scythe is obviously it's a bay if you don't have the skill. It's a bay that if you need a crutch, essentially. If you need a crutch, you pick Scythe. That is what you need. I don't mean to talk bad about any bladers. I really don't. But I do think that Scythe is a crutch bay. I think if you're a pro blader, you should expand your skill to certain blades that aren't a guaranteed but are good.
That's real.
So
for now, I do think it needs its place, but it will be overplayed. It will have the same percentage of index in a limited format that Raw does, because it's inherent. Circular shape, it's really good shape and what it can do.
All right, now we're on to normal. Actually, no, go to the Hasbro stuff.
Oh yeah,
Hasbro
stuff. That's the thing. Okay.
Just put it on in the same tab there, so we don't have here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot to
do
do
that.
that. Okay.
Oh, you're
Um,
allowing everything
Yeah.
except for 3 things.
So this is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, that destroys
hover.
Dragoon.
Fuck Hulk, and this is just Tyranno beat.
Yep.
Tusk is a worth scythe, and
Yes.
we just
It's
argued why
an
scythe
unbalanced
is.
scythe.
It's an unbalanced scythe. It's kind of whatever.
Where's
Talon
Viper?
Terra, good attack.
Yep.
Bite Croc. If we're not allowing Shark, we need a Shark equivalent.
Yep. I think it should be.
And I don't think Shark is good enough. I think it loses to Scythe if you're just better.
the Shinobi days.
But I do think if you are more skilled than the Scythe user, you win every time. The Shinobis and Rhino Horns,
I say you win 80% of the time.
Bear Shinobi, these are good for attack, but not really anything else. This is just a worse Leon Claw. This is just a worse Phoenix Wing.
I think if you wanted to run a Phoenix Wing, you run
You run Roar.
you run Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
Simply because you want that shape, but it's not as heavy and it has more recoil. Simple as that.
Yo Kong is just a better better Gale, but not by much.
That's if you want to run Phoenix Feather and you don't have Phoenix Feather.
Honestly, I wouldn't even recommend it.
Worst Shelter Drake.
Worst Shelter Drake. Worst
That one's fun.
Nightland.
It's fun.
That's
It's fun. It's
Okay.
fun. I would run it occasionally.
Worst Talon. Worst Shield. Worst Lance. Worst.
That's just.
That's
Talon
just,
Patera.
Yeah, it's just Talon Terra.
Quetzalcoatl is Talon Patera.
Technically, slightly better drawn sword,
Yes.
depending on the mold.
It's tankier.
It's tankier. I noticed it has less recoil though.
Yeah, that's why you remember when I ran it in the meta for a bit.
It was so stupid. I hated that stupid thing.
Yeah, I think it honestly, if you
I don't
want a
know why.
tankier drawn sword, I think that's
think
where
you
it would
run
get its
Venom.
place to shine. And I think the only reason why it doesn't run in the meta right now is because the meta is just heavier. It's better.
Heavier is just better, and shapes are better.
Yep.
Bronzer.
It's Dronzer.
Worse Hell Scythe. Worse.
No, it's same
Stick
shape.
Scale.
It's
Same shape?
Same
Okay.
shape. Yep.
Worst Knight Shield. Worst Leon Claw.
I think out of all the blades, the
the better knight.
Mandalorian is the worst shape out of every single bay. I think it's the worst
Ever?
one.
You think this is the
Ever.
absolute worst?
I think it's worse than Knife.
That's so funny.
I honest to God, Knife at least is a literal. It is a square. This thing wants to be a circle, but also 5-sided at the same time. I think it's absolute ass. I really do.
That's completely fair, actually. I've never tried one. Mark that in chat. Hold on.
Spider-Man's just a worse Talon Patera, let's be honest. It's a stamina version. It's
Oh, we were talking about that one. We're here.
Grievous? Grievous is fun.
Grievous is fun.
I love Grievous.
All of these are fun bays. They're just not very good, except
Yeah.
for you. You're just Roar, so you're allowed.
I mean, these are you're allowing okay, you're allowing Primal? I was about to say
Let's talk about
Primal is a round Shark Edge, and it's also a gram heavier than Shark
Pietella,
Edge.
you don't gotta say Ptera. Who said Ptera? Did I say Ptera?
I said Patera.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's
Ptera.
Talon Terra.
Sounds like
I know it's Talon Terra, but in early X, early Hasbro X, a lot of people were calling it Talon Patera. And let's be honest, Dark Artemis, you know me. You remember Panda. Old people of my channel remember Panda. Remember that I'm a dinosaur nerd. I think I personally get the pass to call it Talon Patera, because I would correct anybody that would call a pterosaur, aka a pteranodon, pterodactyl, even though the P is silent. I think I should be one of the very few people that do get the pass to call it Talon Patera.
Also, Terra Swing exists, so you kind of need a way to differentiate. I mean, they're the same thing. So we need to talk about Primal real quick.
It is rounder. It is heavier.
It is rounder. It is heavier, but not rounder by much. It has the same angle of attack. It's 36 grams, and it is unbalanced on one side,
I say we phone a friend.
which I think we do phone a friend.
I say
I
we
think-
phone a friend if he's awake.
I think its attack power is comparative to Shark Edge. Violently so. You could run 2 of these in a deck, and people would be pissed back in the day. And I know that's true because we had a guy.
He's online.
He's online.
He's
right
online.
now. The brother. He ran Bite Croc, he ran Optimus Tribal, and he ran at Shark Edge, and he got first place, and that was his first ever tournament. And that we were I'm gonna ban it, but I want to see what he says.
If he picks up, he's
If he
online.
picks up. Answer. It's important. My cat died. It's messed up.
Now, I don't have Primal. I can't answer the question about Primal, but
I can't either. I couldn't tell you a damn thing about that blade. Thank you.
you should have just ripped it out of my hands. Yeah,
Primal
Primal.
does slap, and that's the problem.
Yeah, no, Primal is terrifying in this meta still.
That's exactly why it's scary. It still slaps. It's horrifying.
Yeah,
It's
that's
Shark
why
Edge.
I think it should be banned. It's a heavier shark. It's
I
a
think it
bit
should be
more
banned.
round. I think it should be banned.
I think it should be banned. I think if we had it in the other list, I could put
I
it.
think people are realizing that Unite is actually a lot better than what it was because people were promised that Unite would have a different mold and it never got a different mold.
And then people are realizing that low-key, if it had that different mold, it would be poo-poo.
Yeah.
I think the flat Unite is much better. You might as well just use it for what it's intended for.
Alright,
Okay.
now these other parts.
Parts.
Other-
Slash. Who
Put it
cares?
in other parts allowed.
Oh, okay. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Slash is just, or Charge is just a defense version of Flash.
Who cares? No.
Ban that shit.
No.
Ban that shit.
No. We're banning Wheel.
I do like Massive.
I do like Massive. but-
Massive is a fun deal to run, and I actually run it. If I want to run Attack CX, I run Massive because you put it on a low enough ratchet, you put it on a low enough bit. Massive on, say, Blast, for example, starts acting a lot like Golem, but a heavy Golem. And that's what I like Massive.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. You know what else is Massive?
Because here's the thing, people, there's two things. So there's two ratchets that I think people don't really actually give it credit for. Actually, three. That they kind of just wrote it off. That I'm like, no. This needs to be talked about. Massive was one of those. Round is just a worse version of Wheel. However, Round, you can spin seal off a Dragoon with.
You can.
It's a wall, just like Wheel, but then you can also spin steel off of it, which makes it dangerous. Now, Dragoon not being allowed, obviously, I think... where is it? Oh, it needs some more testing. I think it needs to be allowed for sure if Dragoon's going to be put in more testing.
So we're gonna talk about it.
And then Assault. Assault is just, if you want smash attack, a smash attack version of Slash, you run Assault. If you want clean cuts, you run Slash. Simple as that. If you want a downwards barrage attack, you run Jaggy. If you want something similar to Wall, you run whatever the fuck that thing's called.
Oh, bump.
Bump, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Wheel is the only thing here that really.
And
needs
then
to be
if you
banned.
want to be different, you run Turn. Okay.
real. If
I guess in this meta, if you want weight, you run Turn. That's all I would say. If you want weight.
turn was Wheel before Wheel came out. So
Exactly. And then it got it you know what's funny? It's the same equivalent to when Glide came out and then Elevate.
And then Elevate came out. Pretty much, yeah.
You want some massive?
Um.
I can't say it on stream.
So these are allowed except Wheel. Wheel is ridiculous. Wheel makes every CX blade 10 times better than they have any right being. It refuses Cobalt Dragoon, Spin Steel.
That is basically the equivalent of, say, hey, TT Jupiter, let's bump the fuck up out of you. Let's add a shit ton of weight
Yeah,
to you.
you essentially just lose out on running an entire blade here if Wheel exists. So
Yep.
Other parts
Just
allowed.
go straight ham on a lot of these ratchets.
Yeah, this is all fine. This is fine. This is fine.
I think if you take out
We're gonna talk
560,
about that.
that would be like too controversial.
But
I think it would be too controversial if you took out a 560. Let's be honest.
I think it would be. I think
Because if you take out 560, then you definitely need to take out less.
Thank you.
960 in that point. I mean, if you took out 560, you probably could leave in 570 and 580. Bless you.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm seeing so much.
Let's be honest, 2 is not going to see the light of day.
2 is not going to see the light of day, but it gets another chance at least.
Okay,
I'll put.
interesting. Oh, it's allowed, obviously. My God, what are you
Jesus
listening to?
Christ. I'm actually going to move that there. We'll talk about it, I promise.
160 is wild. I
I
know it's not on this list, but what about 170? Are we going to put that in and talk about it
No.
as well?
No, 170 is allowed. Okay.
Okay.
Ratchets.
We got 4 ratchets to talk about.
Very
One
important.
of them I don't agree with.
All of these are pretty self-explanatory. I know you don't agree with one.
Actually, there's 2 I don't agree with. One that you allowed, and then one you're going to talk about. I think, like I said, I think 070 needs to be talked about. Needs a bit more testing.
You know what? That's fair. I agree with that.
Okay.
960.
Since early meta, 960 has been a dominant thing. You don't see it running too much. Whoa.
I'm gonna put all these back. I'm gonna put all these back for a second. Just ignore them. I'm putting all these back for a second because we're gonna go after part 10.
Okay. I think 960. I mean, and especially in a limited format, I think the idea is to see a lot more knockouts first, see parts that aren't normally used. I think that's the big thing. Is that in a limited format, you're trying to get parts that aren't typically used, so you take out the 9. I think that is, if you want a 9 ratchet, you use a 980, okay, from Aegis, the Hasbro Aegis, by the way, because that shit is ridiculous to try to burst. The only downside is that it's tall as hell.
Real. Okay. 9, I think, is an issue.
Gear flat's wild.
I think 9 gets run on a lot.
Okay, you're just smoking something, Artemis.
260 gear flat. We're bugging.
You're smoking something.
I think 9 is a problem.
Yeah, I do agree. I think even though it's a light ratchet,
Even though it's light, it's unburstable and it barely matters.
yeah. The only reason why I think why 7 should be allowed and 9 shouldn't is because 7's heavy, and because it's heavy, it can burst. 9 doesn't have that ability. We're not putting those on watch list. You're just allowing those.
I'm just allowing them. I'm making adjustments based on what parts are banned.
Okay. 9 is so light that yeah, Sphinx Cowl. Did I say Aegis? My
Use the
bad.
Aegis
My bad.
or Aegis.
The cute baby. But yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I agree.
I want to hear your reasonings for the
450. So the whole reason I had Golem Rock banned was for 2 ratchets, 660 and 450, which make Golem Rock nearly unbeatable in a meta where your best stamina blade is Hellscythe. It puts too much perfect weight on the blades. It is tucked completely under. It is very difficult to burst, while 4 is capable of bursting, obviously, because it's a 4 ratchet. I think it is genuinely a problem on that blade specifically. I think you pair this with low orb,
I can
free
take
ball.
If I can take a tournament and win first place with Golem 450, I think that's a problem in current meta.
I think if we ban 450, then we can allow Golem.
Yes. And I think that's a fair trade-off.
Do you think it's a fair trade-off? I think we should ban 450.
I think it's a fair trade-off.
I think 450 is too low.
But here's the thing, that also enables a lot of CX to be better as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you want to? I guess in your limited format, do you want to ban Golem and allow 450 and enable CX,
Okay.
or do
Here's
you
the
want to
thing.
what? Because my limited format is I would rather allow Golem to be in there, so we have more defense types, and also the less capability for a lot of other bays to be lower.
Here's the thing. I think CX bays thrive in this format anyway, just based off weight and shape alone.
Agreed.
I think regardless if you're allowing even Arc or Reaper, or excuse me, Arc or Dark, which are the only ones I have allowed right now, because Blast, Brave, and Flame are not allowed. I think that you need to. I think they're good regardless. I think Arc and Dark go crazy anyway.
Go Burr.
070.
Yeah.
So what does this initiate? What does this allow to be good in your opinion?
Well, I
Who
mean,
does
zero
this
is basically a heavy version of 9. Yes, that 0 does have the problem of the fact it will scrape. All right, especially if you go any lighter or smaller, I should say. If you go to 060, yeah, you're definitely going to enable scrape, which is why I think 070 is peak. Also, if you watch a lot of competitive YouTube, you'll see there was one primary combo that people loved. I don't agree with this combo, but it was done by Beyb, and I've seen so many people use this combo. I'm like, yeah, did you pick it out from Beyb? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. It is Tricera Press, 070, Wedge. I personally don't like it.
070 Wedge.
I think it bursts a little too much. But people have had great success with that in other scenes outside of Texas.
Yeah, 070 Wedge were absolutely geeking, but I see what you mean.
So, and even when you put this on, like, Golem, when you put it on Dagger, you put it on Scythe in this meta, even maybe, say, Sphinx Cow or Leon, what is this? Rock Leon?
Rock Leon?
Yeah, Rock Leon. Hell, I could see even, Sphinx Cow, maybe this doing good on it. I could see somewhere it's like holy shit, this is crazy good. But I can also see where it's like, okay, it has good potential. So that's why I think it should be allowed, but it should be watched on how good it is. I think it's like a.
I agree. I'm gonna allow it.
You're gonna fully allow it.
I'm gonna fully allow it.
Okay.
For now. I forgot I had a watch list. Needs more testing.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
160. So I think it should be allowed. It's personally me.
We need to talk about this ratchet. I think 160 is a fucking overtuned ratchet. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
That's 965.
That's 965. My fault.
Let's be honest.
I think
it should be allowed.
160
Let's be honest.
It should be allowed. Let's
Yeah.
not even question it.
Yeah.
160. Current meta 160 Hexon Wizard Rod. Does amazing on every attack blade, does amazing on every stamina blade, pretty much ever. If it takes away from something, it always adds to something. For stamina types, while it does take away from general stability,
it does give that option for better defense for, like, say you get pocketed. You still got that greater chance to pop out of the pocket, especially even extreme zones, too.
It's a relatively good chance. I don't think people understand 160 is a near 60% chance to pop back out of the pocket.
I personally will always run a 160 in my deck right now.
On anything.
Yes, on anything. If I'm running stamina, if I'm running defense, I've even ran it on Rod 160 free ball. And I was one of the very few individuals in Texas
that was before 160 Hexa.
Yes, it was.
I think a lot of people started running 160 blades because you started running 160.
Yes, because I put it on free ball, and that shit was insane. Especially if you used the black 160 from the Keel Shark Hasbro 1 pack.
I have that one, by the way.
That is insanely tight on bits.
Yeah, that booster's crazy.
Insanely tight. And I think personally, that shit is goated. I think you put it on any stamina defense types, it will save you 70 to 80% of the time from getting fully pocketed.
As long as you're at full rotation or near full rotation.
Yes, as long as you, at least by 60% of the match or 40% of the match has happened.
Yeah,
and that 40% of the start to that 40% happening, if you get pocketed, good chance you pop out. We just see it a lot more on Wizard Rod than anything else. And we see it a lot on attack types as well. So I think, all around, I think it should be allowed. I think it's a great strategy play in general. I think it should be allowed. In general. This is also why I run 160 and 170. I don't run 180, but I run 160, 170 on my deck.
I think if we're considering 960 and 450 overtuned, 160 is pretty perfect. It sits in that pocket. M85, I'm allowing it.
You're straight up allowing it. Okay,
I think
I was ready to make an argument to allow it, but if you're straight up allowing it.
No, it's too tall. the weight is good, and I think the weight can be played on a lot of these blades pretty
I think
well.
in current meta, the older blades, what the goal was with M85 was to allow the older blades to have more competitive use. I think it's just still a little too tall. If they did M75, I think personally that would be peak. It would allow a lot of older blades to go through, but just because it's too tall, it has a higher chance of bursting. Anything it pushes, if anything is 35 grams or higher, you have a very high chance of bursting. Anything lower than that, it bumps it up incredibly. So you will see a lot more use. I think if we allow M85, we'll see the higher use of this.
Ghost?
Yeah, honestly,
Ghost?
Ghost. I could see M85 Ghost.
Ghost could be your rod replacement if you don't want to use Scythe.
Yeah. I don't think the El Dragos would
I don't
go
think El
down.
Drago's
No.
an advantage.
I think
from the
maybe
middle.
Shelter. Definitely. No, this will burst on
I
that.
think
I've
Crimson,
tried it.
Crimson's fine.
I've tried this with Crimson. It
Leon?
burst too much.
At 50
Actually,
points.
this
Leon a low orb.
I will say, MBBC did a video with this Chain, M85, and Worn Excel.
Rubber Excel?
Yeah, Worn.
What
So basically rubber. And I tried it out myself. I'm like, oh shit, this pushes hard against current meta. The only thing is that Chain is too light. So 180 high needle, no, God no.
180 high needle. What a combo, Dark. Honestly, what a combo.
So that's what I personally think. I think it would work like that. So
Okay.
I think allowing what M85 would be perfect. I think M8075 pushing it.
Okay, there's nothing in talk about it anymore, so we're gonna do the bits. The blades stay until the bits get
are
put in.
Okay.
Flat. True. Is that taper? True.
Taper, yeah.
Ball. You need ball. You need needle. You always need these four. Don't ever take those four out.
They're the standard that branches
the
out from
standard.
everything else.
High needle needed. Low flat needed. Point. That's a word. Point needed. Spike definitely needed. It needs some time in the.
I think Spike could get a bit of a resurgence in the meta.
Put these down here. I forgot there's bits of that. We're gonna put rush and talk about it.
Spike and talk about it.
Spike and talk about it. True. Orb.
High taper.
What is that?
That's
Oh, it's high taper. Okay, I couldn't talk. And I call myself a Hell's Chain fan. Your ball should be in a category of its own called you gain a point for using this. Unite is fine. I can't tell if that's Cyclone or Vortex. I think it's Vortex actually.
Cyclone.
No, this is Cyclone. It's got the bigger.
No.
Yeah,
that's
this is Cyclone right here.
No, that's Vortex.
This?
Yes. Because...
This is Cyclone.
No.
Look, this is thicker, and it's rotating to the
I'm
right.
also sitting farther back.
Oh, that's fair. Dot.
Dot is fucking goated.
Elevate. We'll talk about it.
I actually love Dot, but I think in this limited format, it would have a good resurgence.
My goal is to allow as many blades to be used as possible. That's what I'm more.
Ban
just
that
banned.
shit.
Just
Ban
banned.
that shit.
Just banned. Not because it's good, obviously, because it destroys stadiums. I'm allowing glide low key.
I allowed the collide.
We're gonna talk about it.
But you also have Dragoon and allowed.
I haven't talk about it because we're gonna talk about it.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm talking about it.
Zap allowed.
Zap
Under
allowed.
needle allowed.
People, here's the funny thing. People say Zap is good. Zap, in my personal opinion, is shit. I know it got a mold update, so it has more stamina.
I think it's okay.
I think it's okay. I think it's a worse point. They try to make Excel like points, and it's not worth it. It really is.
I don't
not
think it's a
worth
worse point. I just think it's not thicker. Okay. So
All right.
this is where we get into the real nitty gritty of the technicals.
Ooh, this will be fun.
We banned wheel, correct?
We did ban wheels.
So Volt should be allowed.
Yo.
100% allowed. Reaper should be allowed.
Yo.
I'm still nervous with you because I don't use wheel on. I'm gonna put this in needs more testing. I'm gonna put it in watch list, and I'm gonna put Reaper in watch list actually.
That's wild.
How is that wild? I would argue Reaper diffs the bitch out of brush. Okay.
I don't know about that.
once we get these bits settled. Okay. Well, we need to talk about Rush. Rush is quite possibly one of the most used bits ever.
Yes.
If not for its very low rush. Rush is also more accessible than low rush.
So here's the funny thing, is that I personally run
High temper trust, true.
Aero Pegasus 160 Rush. I think that is a peak combo. You can switch it out for 170, and I've seen people try to put 760 on it. I've seen people try to put low rush on it, and yet at the end of the day, I trust my Aero Pegasus combo on rush any of the day, and yet I still have came out victorious over a 760 over a low rush combo. Near mirror match, honestly, and yet I still come out victorious because I trust the rush bit more, because rush has better stamina and is not as hyper aggressive as low rush. Simple as that. So I love personally rush. I trust it so much more. I will always say, why the fuck are you running low rush? You should be running rush. I don't care it's a millimeter shorter. Run rush unless you're running a CX combo. If you're running a CX combo, that's where I would say low rush takes priority. Everything else, always fucking rush.
So
that's my personal take on it.
I have a very different opinion, obviously. I think low rush is almost always the better option.
No.
But to say that low rush isn't already based off of probably one of the best bit platforms in the entire system, the rush platform, would be an immediate lie. Rush inherently was a very sought after bit for a reason. And when we found out we were getting a low rush, everybody started frothing at the mouth and going, it's going to be good. And guess what? It was good. Who would have thought? I run Impact. Low rush is almost a
godsend.
No, it needs to.
It's a godsend.
It's a requirement. You need low rush in the decks that I run.
You need it for CX.
I don't
You need it for black.
What about low rush on scale? That's just bad. It's just bad.
Skill low rush? Oh, you're just sending stuff into the air. Let's be honest.
Yeah, bro. Come on. Let's not go there.
That is stamina plus getting under base. That is right there. That is what scale is built for. And that low rush on scale just amplifies that tenfold.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Low rush.
That is if you do not want to run under flat. If you do not want to
under
run
flat level, honestly.
If you don't know, well, here's the thing: is that if you don't want to run under flat, you have under flat and talk about. Oh, you're putting level and talk about. Is that if you don't want to run under flat, bless you, then and you want more stamina, you run low rush on scale. Simple as that. There's nothing else really there to talk about. If you want more stamina from low rush, you go to rush. If you want even more, if you want more stability, and you want still a greater attack power, then you go level.
Yeah.
That is just how it is.
Like I said, I will almost always take.
Oh no! I know you were talking standard, Artemis. I'm just talking from the mindset of a competitive blader that takes Beyblade X a little too seriously. But I still have fun. Don't get me wrong. I still have fun, but I take it very seriously, like how each part affects everything. Because if you're going to be one of the best bladers, and do forgive me, I am drinking right now, so do forgive me.
He's off the schnapps.
I'm off the schnapps.
He's off the schnapps.
Is that if you're going to be a pro blader, you need to understand what each part does to each layer. And I've taken that aspect, and I think that is why I'm one of the best bladers in Texas, because I understand when I look at my opponent and see what he's currently using, and I see what I'm using, I think of a strategy on the fucking spot, and I'm like, okay, I need to launch here, I need to land here, I need this exact angle to get around, come on in. Do I go for the early knockout, or do I go for the late game stamp? What do I do there? And I gotta determine all that in 5 seconds, essentially. 5 to 10 seconds, I should say. The Shark King, yo, what up?
Yo, what's up?
But yeah, that's what if you're going to be a pro blader, I think that's a necessity of a skill to improve yourself as from a normal blader to what would be called a pro blader. So
He heard us talking shit and he pulled up about his blade.
I know.
Okay, so Rush, simply for the inherent fact of, I don't think it really takes anything away from flat or low flat or under flat if you want to run it right now. I'll put it on watch list. I think LR just needs to get banned. Can I be real?
No, that's fair. I put it on a ban list.
I will put it on watch list.
I put LR on a ban list and I allowed Rush. I think
That's fair.
I think having low Rush on a ban and then a watch list for Rush, I think that's fine.
I think that's fair. Okay. Elevates. This is where it gets silly. Would we rather run Cobalt Dragoon or
No,
Elevate?
you're not wrong there, Artemis. You're not wrong. You tell your opponent, do you breathe in or out when you launch?
So here's my thing. I think Cobalt Dragoon.
Hang on, we're gonna get the peak Tex Blader who uses Primal. We're gonna get his opinion.
Oh
So-
yeah, we need this take.
So
Iblis.
we're currently doing we're figuring out what parts. If we did a limited format here in Texas, me and 13, we're doing our own list right now. I put Primal on a ban. 13 saying that it should be maybe allowed. Now, I don't run Primal. You run it all the time. We need your opinion if it should be allowed or not.
I would ban it, but I don't have that much experience with it, so. Okay, let me put it to you like this: we banned Shark Edge.
We banned Shark Edge,
But we allowed White
Croc.
Okay,
See, that's
That's
what I was
fair.
saying.
That's
That's what I'm
fair.
saying.
that's fair. I did ban it. Did I
Yeah,
not
yeah,
ban
no,
it?
you
I
did ban it after some time, yeah. It took some convincing, but yeah, you did ban it. So, thank you.
Thanks, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you coming to tomorrow's tournament?
No, I got work.
What do you mean you have work? No, you don't.
Yes, sir.
Quit, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not doing either. I don't know. I know what time it is.
Oh, hell no. Who gave Skaze16 the microphone?
Skaze, what if I picked you up? What if I picked you up so you could come to the tournament?
Uh,
Yeah, since your boyfriend isn't going.
Is that a yes?
yeah.
I bet.
Let's go. We're throwing you back in as a judge, by the way. Yeah.
Making skate judges
All
crazy.
right, bye.
Look at some of this. Ban Shark? Yes, we're banning Shark.
Yeah, no,
We banned both of them.
We banned Shark, we banned Optimus Primal, but we allowed Croc
We
because
allowed Croc.
Croc still has that similar shape, but it's not as good as Shark.
True.
True.
I'm sorry, bruh. Your blade's too powerful.
It's still good in current meta. This is limited format. It's still good in normal
It's still
meta.
good, man. It's 34 grams for one.
If I can get no dipped by a Shark deck, being one of the best Texan bladers,
On AP,
yeah,
on
get
AP,
that shit out of here.
on APWR and Blast, by the way.
AP,
Oh, wait,
Pegasus Blast, and Wizard Rod, yeah, get that shit out of here.
yeah, not happening.
Alright, level.
So I'm gonna go to Elevate first. This
Okay,
is important.
okay.
Would we rather run Cobalt Dragoon or would we rather have Elevate as an available option to all blades? Do we want a bit to be
So-
available or do we want
So
Dragoon to
this
be
is
available?
what I say. Because I banned Dragoon, and I allowed Elevate.
For the Eldragos.
Yes.
But I'm
because
wondering if
for the Eldragos, because Eldrago is not gonna it's gonna do what Dragoon does, but not at a greater extent. It's going to bump Dragoons, or it's going to bump up Eldrago from a kind of shit bay in this format already, because let's be honest, Eldrago is going to be a shit bay in this format, to being semi-competitive in this format. And Dragoon, even if you take out Elevate and Level, Dragoon still has, as you allowed it, 455, It still has low rush, or sorry, not low rush. It still has low flat. It still has flat. It still has rush. It still has gear point. It still has all these other parts that makes it a high B tier part.
Can I say something controversial?
Go for it.
I don't think ratchets really matter on Cobalt Dragoon. I think the bit matters more than anything.
No, I mean, the only difference is, like, hey, you're going to get lower with 455, but...
And 450 for that matter.
Well, 450 span doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, 450's banned. My fault.
But at 455, you're just getting lower for more blade exposure contact. That's all you're doing.
Pretty much.
160 is good for it. 760 is alright. 360 is good for it.
My only issue is that I'm attempting to allow as many blades get a nerf on...
No, Dragoon did not get a nerf on
Dragoon got
455. No, it got better. If you run attack, it got 10 times better on 455. Because for a while, for about a half a month to a month, I ran Dragoon 455 low rush.
And it was ridiculous.
It was... The only downside with that combo is that its endgame stamina was shit, but during the beginning, especially beginning and mid battle, it would get insane extremes and pockets.
Yeah,
like
ridiculous.
Like it would pocket Rod. It would pocket all the stuff that is banned up here. It would beat this. I mean, this thing would spin steal against it. This. No different, especially against Buster. It would kill Buster's momentum.
Left spin's kind of unfair against Buster, unless you're running it on like Elevate.
Still,
Elevate's fair.
I still think this. Me personally, I think the disruption of running attack or balance Dragoon, throwing it in a left spin, it disrupts the right spins way too much. Where even if it didn't have level or elevate, because let's be honest, we would if we allowed Dragoon on in.
It's not really. I don't think.
If we allowed that on in, for elevate, or if we allow Dragoon, we're taking out level, we're taking out elevate, and I think elevate is definitely a skill-based bit that a lot of other right spin bays should be able to use and get better with.
Okay. Now we're gonna throw a wrench into this. Oh wait, no, not yet actually. So how about this?
That's my argument.
If
I'll
we're
let you
keeping-
keep your argument of what you want to do.
If we're keeping Elevate and Level, then I agree. Then we ban Dragoon.
But there's a but.
There is a but, and it's coming later.
Okay.
So level, we're keeping it.
Agreed.
Keeping.
I
Lower.
don't think there's any right spins in this limited format that we're allowing. Even the watch list, I don't think there's any in there. Maybe Fox Brush that Elevate would be really good for.
Really, really good for you.
And Fox Brush would be honestly on par with a TV Elevate. Let's be
under
honest.
flat, I don't really care. If
Under
okay,
flat turns any bay into Buster. That's what it does.
pretty much. I still want to allow this. I don't think it's that
And
good.
if we're allowing under flat, then definitely Dragoon needs to be banned.
So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
We are allowing 970 and low orb. I think with the
So we
stamina
are
parts
allowing
available,
more. Okay.
I think with the stamina parts available, I think this blade is too strong. I will put it, and watch list needs more testing.
I think we need to put low orb in watch list, to be honest.
I low-key agree with that.
I think you make a good argument that low orb has a hard time destabilizing.
Low orb is ridiculous in my opinion. And
But
then
I also
if that's...
think that the unable to be destabilized for a good chunk of the battle, I think that makes it what it's good at, but it also loses a good amount of stamina there. If you can put low orb on Hover Wyvern and still be deadly as fuck, if you can put it on what was it? What's more new recent blade that's also attack? I forget what it's called. You can put it on Pegasus Blast and still do good. You can put it on Shark. Yes. If you can put low orb on Shark and still outstay himself, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
And it can.
Especially in limited formats.
So I think our lists actually came out relatively similar.
Yes.
Here, pull up your list real quick. Here, we'll switch seats. We give you the seat back.
Yeah.
TMS is
Go
taking
sit
his
in
throne
the
back.
cock
No more
chair.
cock chair.
Go sit in the Beyblade cup chair.
I'm getting cocked. I'm getting cocked.
Get nerded on. Bro, why'd you warm up my seat?
Sorry. I look you pooped. Just kidding. Just kidding.
No wonder there's a wet spot.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the difference between mine and 13's. Which honestly needs more. What we're looking at is the needs more format
You
testing.
banned Underneath, yeah, you banned Shark Edge. Yeah, I think we banned a lot of the same stuff.
Well, I
Honestly.
mean, Under Needle, I don't think needs to be banned necessarily because it has high burst potential. Especially you put it on attack types, it's gonna burst. As soon as an attack type or an unbalanced bay hits the extreme line, even without contact, it's gonna burst. Let's be honest there.
I agree.
Needs more. See, I have less things on needs more format testing.
I have a lot
You-
more things.
You have a lot more. You
I think there are a
have.
lot of things. There are a lot of because the issue with a limited format is that you want blades that are fun, but you don't want
Sit in
something
the culture.
that's completely like fucked, right?
Yeah.
So the issue with Caliber, Dagger, Golem, and Saber is that they possess inherent advantages of being either more modern or more updated than their other counterparts that make them a tad scarier. Especially so, like Dagger isn't really that scary until you take into account updated molds. Caliber isn't really that scary until you think about
Its upper potential
It's
and in the
modern.
fact that Caliber has a round ass bottom.
yes, it's modern upper potential, and
I would
it's-
say
a
Caliber
perfect
is
balance
one
of
of the very few, if not the only blade outside of CX that you can put on an 80 height and still be damn good at.
exactly. It's kind of scary. How scary? I don't know. Can it beat DS? I don't know. Maybe DS is a counter. Golem Rod.
It's a hard counter.
I think it's scary. Samurai Saber. I low-key think Saber needs to be banned. But with some of the parts that are banned or are under evaluation, like Low Orb, I think giving it an environment to stretch its wings and see if it's actually that good is a thing.
I would
'Cause you
honestly,
don't
you know
want-
what? I'll put it on and watch those myself.
Because here's the thing. If any of these parts are as good as I think they are, then we're going to be seeing Caliber, Dagger, Golem, Saber every game. Reaper, Brush. Right? Which is weird. Older backspace can still get mold updates till this day. You know?
True.
Exactly.
True, and that's
Exactly.
where the meta would need to be updated.
So it's like with what it is currently, I think. Okay, so let's take our best limited bays. Let's take our top three. So, like, in my opinion, your best base.
Okay, what are you running on your list? Or actually, let's start with my list. What are you running on my list? Actually, no, because here's the thing: is that what we have on the watch list is what I have allowed, essentially, and what I have on my watch list, you have allowed. There isn't stuff that we have that are different on ban lists for parts because we both agreed on wheel 450, 960, low rush. Those are things that we both agreed on. We also agreed on flame. We also agreed on
Brave,
slash, or not slash, brave, yeah, whale, shark. We agreed on those things. So we have a very similar ban list. So what would be your combos that you would run for a deck versus me?
So, definitely for sure Brave and Caliber. I'm taking Brave and Caliber first. I would probably run something like 960 level.
Brave is banned.
Not Brave, excuse me. Dagger. Caliber 960 level. I probably run Drawn Sword 360R, or even Underflat for that matter, since it's available. Maybe not. And then I would run Hell Scythe 970 Orb or 970 Ball. Oh, that's the only thing. Remember that we banned 960.
Yes.
Low Orb 960 is banned.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe it would be better if one of those parts was unbanned. What do you
Well,
think?
Low Orb is on the watch list. It's not banned. It's on a watch list.
Oh, right.
So you can run
So I would
970
run 960
Low Orb.
Yeah, I would run 970 Low Orb on Hell Scythe. I'm still iffy about Dragoon, only because I don't believe it's that good on anything that isn't elevator level, but that's just personal.
No, I've seen
saying this.
I've seen it do good.
I'm
I've ran it personally
I'm
on other stuff.
I'm saying this after getting 3rd place at Beyblade
If
Awards
I
with
can
560
go
LF.
ahead,
Yeah.
if I can go ahead and put a fight up against Cheeto with Dragoon Point,
Yeah,
Dragoon has a lot
Point's
more
really good.
potential than what people give it
I
to.
think Dragoon has a lot of potential too. I think I'm probably underestimating it. In that same vein, I did doubt Drake for a little bit, even being on the ban list, but I think we kind of talked myself out of that.
Just because it's heavier.
It's just a
heavy.
weighty bitch.
If it was 35, I would say
solid.
I would say allow it, but it's heavy. Ban that
Caliber
shit.
960 level, Drawn Dagger 360R, obviously updated mold, and then I'd probably run either Hell Scythe or Chain. Honestly, for that matter, if we wanted to run like a true limited, like what I really like to run, I would run Hell's Chain 960 Kick. I'd probably run Crimson Garuda 160R, and then I would run. Did I ban 160? No, I allowed it.
No, you let it slide.
So Crimson Garuda 160R.
Crimson, that's a wild pick.
Crimson would be really good in this format, actually.
You're not wrong.
Hell's
It's
Chain-
Imperial shape.
Yeah, Hell's Chain 970 Kick. Or 560 Kick for that matter. And then Drawn Dagger, probably 360. Probably 360R.
I think for me personally,
Or excuse me, level. R on Garuda. Continue.
I think my personal 3 picks would be layer wise, House Chain,
Fair.
Rock Golem,
Fair.
and then I'll have 3 substitutions for my 3rd one. Actually, 4.
3 substitutes.
I'll give me 4. It's how I would want to play that tournament. I would run either Attack Helm, Stamina Defense Shelter,
The defense shelter. Interesting.
Attack Hammer, or Balance Balance Unicorn.
I agree. I feel like we're forgetting a blade here that could be very good late game.
Late game? I mean, there's Scythe, but that's like
we're really not running Scythe because we don't want to be bitch babies. We're gonna have to run Scythe eventually.
I mean, yeah, I could run Scythe, but I don't want to run Scythe right now. If I wanted, if you want full comp, go this, go Rock, go Scythe.
True.
But here's the thing: is that in this current meta right now, that me personally, I don't like running double stamina defense, which is
You really
essentially.
should be running triple unless you're running Golem's attack.
No, I'm running Golem as attack.
I guess.
I'm running Golem. Golem, give me 560. Golem 560. Well, no, 560 when it gets destabilized pushes it around. So give me Golem 360 rush.
That's fair.
That's what I would run.
I like that.
Golem
I
would
like
be
that.
my medium hitting attack. Chain, on the other hand, I would run it on 560 kick. He would be my staller.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted stamina, I would just go Scythe 160 ball. That's what I would go. That would be my deck
Ball?
right there.
You don't
Ball.
want Hexa?
Oh,
Hexa's
ooh.
allowed.
Hexa is allowed,
Hexa is allowed.
but on
Oh.
Scythe doesn't have enough outer weight distribution and enough roundness for Hexa to be good.
I think that's
And
fair.
Hexa is only used
Hexa does bring
because
stamina, yeah.
Hexa is only used to counteract Dragoon. Let's be honest. That's why people love using it. It's good for attack, it's good for burst resistance, and it's great against Dragoon.
So-
I think the fact that it's great against Dragoon is why people run 160 Hexa. I wouldn't do that. I would do 160 free ball on Scythe.
Okay.
That would be my deck of 3.
I'm going to
personally.
say something and I'm going to throw a wrench in this whole thing.
Okay.
Let's allow combo banning. Specific combo banning.
What would you
Target
combo?
banning.
What would you ban?
Cobalt Dragoon 560. Elevate.
You could just run 60.
You could just run 160, but Elevate's still banned.
Okay, so you're just banning Dragoon and Elevate together.
I'm banning. Okay, yeah. Ban Dragoon on Elevate anything. Ban. Okay, I'm trying to take blades that are in the ban list and make them realistic to run limited without certain parts. I really, really wanted to make Will Wave an allowed part.
No,
But the issue with Will Wave,
too much
is
high
that-
recoil. That see,
it
Whale
needs
Wave.
attack.
Whale Wave is great for a high recoil, and it can still take that high recoil and still go crazy. It goes burr.
That's the thing though, is it needs 560 flat, it needs LR, it needs R, it needs point, it needs something. If you take that away,
Gear
I think
points.
it's dog shit.
Gear Rush, or not Gear Rush, Gear Rush. You could run it on Gear Needle, Gear Ball, and Gear Ball, no, Gear Needle. It could still go burr on Gear Needle. Let's be honest.
I think that's real. I just think it's too weighty. It's too. I think its shape is awkward, but it's too weighty.
Too weighty plus high recoil. I think that its recoil is similar to Shark, but it's not as controlled as Shark.
Pretty much that. Just ban Dragoon on Elevate, and I feel like you could.
Dragoon level. I think we got too many skill bladers that would know how to do Dragoon level and go burr on
I
that.
don't think it's common enough.
It
I think
become
needs
common
more
in
testing.
this format. It
It
would
would
become,
become common in this format.
yeah.
If
I think it would
That's good.
become. I think it's a problem waiting to happen. I think Dragoon is just a general problem waiting to happen
you know
on
what?
multiple different combos. We already got less spins.
Oh, you know what? And
Yeah, because
Glide is
here-
allowed still. Too.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
we ban it on Glide too?
But here's the thing: we already got less spins on. We have the Dragoons, and we have Dronzer allowed, or Dragoon. We have Plastigen Dragoon, and we also have El Drago allowed.
Does it count? Does Dragoon S count? Does it?
No. Trust me, I ran in normal format. I've tested Plastigen Dragoon on level and elevate. Ho, that thing's terrifying. If you get the right person skilled enough with that thing, you're gonna go, what the hell just happened? And I think in this format, I think it gives it a general good chance to run it. If you want to run Dragoon Plastic Gen.
Okay, I agree.
That's why I think, we take out the heavyweighter, because the heavyweighter still fucks up too much. I think this is enough fuck up. Same with El Drago. I think popular opinion, they're gonna think, oh, let's run El Drago. I think the skill bladers, however, will think, oh wait, hang on, what about Dragoon? And I think it's gonna be like, wait, hang on, let's try this real quick, and then realize this thing is actually cooking harder than what most people think. But I think it cooks just enough to be secretly good enough, but at the same time,
Still be nerfed generally.
you have to have enough
Yeah.
skill. It's a skill entry bag
I
combo.
agree. I also think I just want to avoid combo. Okay, I think we should make
I think we should have.
one quick one.
Which one?
Just one between the both of us where we do a complete limited format that is both ideas mushed. Just real quick.
Okay.
We just go one at a time, ban, unban, allowed, not allowed. No needs testing BS, just what we're allowing.
So are we taking out watch lists or no?
We just do one more. Just reset it.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea. We just do it quick.
Okay.
There's no Hasbro parts in this one, but
So here, you hold this.
I'll hold that, yeah.
You go wild.
I completely forgot about the Dragoon remake. Exactly.
Yeah, no, everybody forgets about it, but it is actually good. It is good in a limited format. I'm trust.
Despite being lighter than Ghost Circle by 3 grams.
But it's less spin. That's the thing. Is you remember, burst. If the Bay was lighter, it has a better chance of spin stealing. It doesn't even matter if it has the potential of rubber. You remember Hasbro Guy Fafnir? Yeah, that shit was light as fuck, but it had
No
amazing
rubber.
shape. No rubber.
I mean, it had rubber, but
No,
Not
it
really.
did not.
it had a little. It
No,
two little rubber.
Mirage
tabs. You got
Fafnir
fucking
had
balls.
rubber. Mirage Fafnir
Yeah,
had
this
rubber.
one's ass.
That
Banish
they did not.
Fafnir was better.
Yeah.
Banish was significantly better. Well, no, because Wizard had beautiful spin stealing. It just bursted all the time
Sure, until it got its mold update.
until it got its mold update. True.
Yeah, and then by that point, a lot of
I
people
was
didn't
a
want to.
believer in the Dragoon Sword remake. Real.
And then here's the thing: is that people didn't want to go ahead and run Wizard Fafnir because they were too scared of the mold 1-up thing. I'm telling you, Wizard could have been goated as shit, but people did not give it the chance. And then nowadays, people just don't run burst up anymore.
Completely fair. Okay. I think we should get rid of talk about it. Like, I think we should talk about it, but, like, not in this case. I think they should be a straight allowed, not allowed. Okay. Drawn sword. Allowed.
Yep.
We just do yay or nay. Sight?
Allowed.
Yay.
Allowed.
Allowed. Allowed.
Let's be honest. Let's just do the
Allowed.
ones that
Banned.
ban.
Banned. Allowed.
Ban. Allowed.
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 Okay.
Allowed. 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 Allowed.
Banned. Ban.
Allowed. Ban.
Ban that
Ban
shit. Allowed. Allowed. Allowed.
Ban.
Talk about it.
Ban. Ban that blade right now.
I'd still say ban.
Timbers doesn't get much use. It can always have a resurgence any day now. Well, it's still a relatively new.
Give it
series.
another year or two.
It's 2023, bro. It's not like a retro modern or anything. It's a relatively modern series.
Yeah.
Dragoon, ban it.
Yeah. Allow.
Allowed.
Ban.
Ban. No, I'm just kidding.
You're wild for that one. Wow.
Allowed. Allow it.
Yo.
Banned.
Ban that shit.
Banned. Banned for the sheer audacity. Allowed. What do you mean? 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 Put that shit in ban right now. 100% allowed for Arrow Pegasus. We're real.
Hey, it's pay to win. It's pay to win.
It's pay to win. Fuck you. Okay. Allow it. Allow
You're
it.
allowing it.
Allow
Okay.
it, but I would honestly combo ban it. Ban. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. We'll allow it for
Yo.
only because 450 is banned. Only because we're pretty sure we're banning 450.
Yes, we are banning 450.
Okay, then yes.
Do we allow both of Draggers to be used because it's in a deck?
Not in a deck, but both should be allowed.
But they're different shapes.
They're different.
This is where I make the argument. If retools are allowed, if they're similar enough in shape, but they are different in shape. El Drago, when you look at Upper and Barrage, it is a different shape overall. Do you allow both in a deck for limited format? Is it suicide if you?
I low key think you pull it. I low key think you would have to hold the survey because I see what you mean, and honestly, I thought the same thing.
I think in a limited format you allow it, but in a I think in an overall format like we have now, you ban it. But in the limited, I think you allow it. I think you allow
Really?
to run doubles.
Yeah, I think you would have to survey that. I think you would have to survey that and see what everybody says and thinks about that.
I say you allow the doubles in a limited.
I personally think they're similar enough.
Because
So where they
it gives
still
you the opportunity to run all less spin at that point.
See, that's why I didn't want Dragoon banned, though. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Allow it for now. I
The
think it needs
doubles
to be
in the
surveyed.
deck? The double in a deck,
I
you
think it needs
allow.
to be surveyed. I wouldn't do that at the first tournament we use this at, if I'm being honest.
I would.
I think that's too confusing. Valkyrie, Excalibur.
I say
come on.
you're
all
allowed.
the chips.
Yep.
All the chips except Valkyrie.
Ban. We both agreed on ban
We
on
both
that.
agreed on banning Brave. Brave is a little too overtuned for a limited format.
What are we doing about Reaper? I say allow. That's my personal thing.
I would
say-
allow it, but don't be surprised. I would allow it, but don't be surprised.
I think it's help. Things. What about Brush? I also said
I
allow.
would allow Brush.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't think they're. I think. Oh, you know why?
Hmm.
I'm allowing Brush because we banned LR.
Okay.
I think LR 160 Brush is retarded.
Volt.
I is sucky. Full, allow, definitely allow. Soul not out.
I put it in band.
You put it in band.
Yeah. It's heavy. It's just
It's
as
not even
heavy.
out yet. Yeah.
It's quote unquote. People got it early.
People got it early. It looked pretty crazy. We'll go ahead and Fang not out yet. You might as well just unban Fang, buddy. I am gonna hold you. What is the point of having Fang again not out yet?
No.
Real. How are we feeling, chat? There's still 4 people watching at least.
5 now.
Well, yeah, because I think the stream always plays real. How are we feeling, chat? Who's signed in? Who can type?
Who's all in chat?
Who's all in chat? Reveal yourself.
960 band. I think that for some people, I think that's a controversial take, but I think it's
a
needed.
controversial take, but I think it's needed.
Yeah. 7. Wait, that's 2.
Allow it. Allow it for now. I think we both agreed. Mini 5 allowed.
160.
6, 7.
6, 7.
The 6, 7 ratchet. Fair. No, I think. Why are we banning 180?
Fuck 180. That's what.
970's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're banning 450. Watch y'all make this lets you listen. I'm gonna sleep. Yeah, fake. 680, 965, 280?
Yeah, 280.
770. Flat. Taper.
The core 4.
The core 4 are always needed.
I would argue, actually, that this would be the core 4.
Point? Instead of taper?
Yeah.
I agree.
I would say that would be the core 4. I'm just putting that there for right now.
The rush.
Yeah. We're allowing rush? Or are we banning that?
I think it's just as controversial as 960. I think we ban 960. We have to ban rush. We give this. We take a stamina part away. We take an attack part away. Because we're allowing low orb, I assume.
No, I was gonna ban low orb.
Okay, then I would ban rush, elevate, and low orb. Or excuse me, no, keep elevate because Dragon needs it.
Just putting it there. We're allowing level?
We're allowing level.
Okay,
We have to allow level.
I think it's skill based.
I think it's skill based.
Yeah.
Why do we have metal needle and talk about?
I'm just putting.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, that's just ban list.
Yeah,
Just a ban list.
I'm just putting that right there for right now. Wall ball.
Can we allow wall ball?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think wall ball's kind of overtuned.
No.
Just fucking-
Wall ball is easy. As long as you destabilize it early game, that's skill based thing
That's
right
fair,
there.
that's
That's a skill based thing.
We ban rush, we ban metal needle, we ban low rush, we ban lower, and then I think we keep elevate. Damn. And if anybody screams about low rush, we allow it under flat.
But we both put it on watch list for rush.
Man, I feel okay. Ban low rush, but keep rush. Ban low rush, but keep rush. I think that's more fair. Why are we allowing
Yeah, this one, it's a very controversial. It's just it's so good of a bit.
Yeah, low key ban Hexa while you're at it. You might as well ban one from each.
God.
We gotta ban one balance bit. We gotta ban a balance bit.
Point.
No, point's not that good.
Point's pretty good
It's
for.
pretty fucking good, but it's not that good.
It's pretty good for a drop
Okay.
launch stall.
I say we allow rush. I say we put it in.
Thank you.
We allow rush. I say we allow rush.
Thank you.
We allow
God.
rush. If low rush is banned, we allow rush. We allow rush. Okay.
I think this is the final list
This
here.
is the final list. I agree with mostly everything on here.
Mostly.
Mim agrees with mostly everything on here.
I think this needs to definitely be a watch list thing. I definitely think that
We will after like a first round of tournaments put that in like a testing bracket. where we start to gain percentages and do our own testing. See what the community says, but for now, this is the allowed list. Do we want to run this? Do we want to do a tournament with this? Do we want to pitch this to the guys, see what they think?
I'm an organizer. I can do this.
I'm also an organizer.
I said we just do our own tournament. I just say we do our own tournament when New Cade's not hosting a tournament on the weekday, and when Cyclone and me is not doing something on the weekend.
That's fair.
We got October. I say we do it. It's a fun roller tour.
I like this format. I like it.
I think it's a solid
I like
format.
it a lot.
I think we can do rankings for Texas and a limited format. Since WO does not do a limited format ranking right now.
This all stemmed because we wanted to make one, and then Nizuma was like, "No, there is a limited format." We were like, "Is it ranked?
No.
No. Is it updated? No. So there's no limited format." Okay, hold on. Let's check this ban list real quick.
Same rules as standard. That's fine, except with the ban list.
What's banned? Wave, Tyranno, Tricera, Samurai, Roar.
I do not agree with this or this.
So where is Buster?
That's a good question.
Oh wait, no, that's BX. Arrow, Drawn, Golem.
Right there.
Okay, Golem is banned. Golem is banned.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with Golem Bane. I do not.
We didn't list the Hasbro ones.
The Hasbro, we already know what Hasbro. We
both
both agreed on it.
We both
Yeah.
the same list.
We both agreed on the fucking Hasbro.
Remember to take a picture of that. Nightmail, Samurai Saber. Yeah, there it is. Scorpio Sphere, Shark Scale.
I do not agree with
Did
this.
they ban ID?
Impact Drake, right there.
Okay, I was like, I hope so. All CX blades, SS blades.
I do not agree with
I do
that.
not agree with
No.
any of that. I don't think
It's
any of
nerfed
these
by
do.
its height. It's nerfed by its weight. It's
Scroll.
nerfed by its shape.
Watch list blades. Lightning, El Drago, upper.
Do
and
not
Revenant
agree with
Tide.
that.
Do not agree with that. It's not that good. Drawn Dagger.
13 agrees with this.
I slightly agree with it.
I
would
do
rather.
not agree with it.
I would rather Drawn Dagger.
Crimson, hard no.
Crimson Garuda is crazy. Shark Edge being on watch list.
No.
Ban that bitch right now.
And Optimus Prime,
And
ban
also
that shit.
Ban that bitch right
Ban
now.
that shit. I'm sorry. Those things, these two need to be
You
banned.
mind?
If it's pushing hard
That's
current
fine.
metal, if it's running current hard meta, then no. It needs
If you
to
can take it to a tournament and the other guy goes, then it's an issue.
Yeah, no.
If you both pull Beyblades out, and he pulls out Wizard Rod 160 Hexa, and you pull out some shit like 560 LR, and he audibly goes, ugh,
Yeah.
and looks away, that's a problem. That blade is a problem. Huge problem. What else is here?
Nope, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
So this was the X limited ban list. This
Yeah.
was the WBO X limited ban list.
Yeah.
No bits, no ratchets. There was no even discussion about this. And ID's out, so LR's out. CX was out, so no low war ban. No 960 ban. Like, we're not even thinking about, like, just general combos that could be a problem. Dog, what are we doing?
I don't agree with that one.
I promise
whatsoever.
you, if you're just better on Hell's Life, you just mog that.
No, I agree.
Roar Tyranno just gets mogged by a better
No,
Hell's Life
I
user.
100% agree that if you're the better blader on ball, Hell Scythe, you're fucking up Spinosaurus.
We didn't even pay attention. That's why it's banned. Samurai Caliber is banned on their BX list. I might be right.
No.
Oh wait, no, yeah, this list is kind of booty. Never mind.
So, Samurai Caliber focuses on two things. If you have it tall, then it's good for stamina. If you have it short, it's good for upper attack.
That's why.
Roar Tyranno is only good for the fact that its smash attack may be in high recoil. That is the only reason why you run Roar Tyranno, is for more smash attack and more recoil. Okay?
I agree. All new releases are banned for the first 30 days of being released. That's probably why it's banned.
Roar Tyranno's been out for months!
No, I meant Caliber. Roy Tyranno should not be banned. I agree. That's a fucking stupid ban. I think you just suck if you need to ban Beyblade.
When did Caliber come out?
When did Caliber come out? No, it has to have been more than 30 days. Maybe it's not updated.
August 6th. It's
It's been well over 30
September
days.
21st.
It's been well over 30 days. Why is Caliber still on this list? Unless they came to the same conclusion I did, I'm willing to bet that it's just more updated.
There is a WBO
We will keep...
thread. Let's see what they have
How
to
old
say
is it?
about this. Let's see what they have to say about this. But I'm telling you right now, that is a stupid ban.
This was last month. February.
Hang on.
Hold on, this thread started in February.
All the way to the end.
Then when did the list get... When did it get posted?
Okay, so somebody did a limited format here. This are the winning combos.
Venom,
Oh,
160 wedge, Phoenix rudder, 270 free ball, Hellshammer 160.
again, this is why Primal should not be allowed.
Oh, first place, Hellscythe 970 free ball, Optimus Rebel 770k, Drone Dagger 760h.
Hexa?
Yeah, I figured. Dagger's just a little different.
Maybe I don't run Dagger.
The genuine crash out, because it is kind of crash out worthy. Yeah, it looks like that was done June 23rd. So there's no reason why Caliber should be banned anymore.
No.
I'm keeping it on watch list because I do genuinely think Caliber can be a problem in the same way Dagger does,
Portland.
especially at
Weast Tiger, Unicorn, Crimson Gerudo. Solid.
I think Crimson's better than
Look,
Venom.
look at that.
I
Third
think
place
this
had
guy's-
Ghost Circle for first stage. That's wild.
That's awesome.
Rudder for second, or for a full thing. Hammer. That's awesome to see.
That's awesome to see.
Venom as well.
That's second place. by the
On
way.
Wedge? Venom 160 Wedge. That's wild.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
And that's why we want limited format. Is that you would never see this normal format.
I just want to keep in mind that first place was using Optimus Primal, Hellscythe, and Drone Dagger.
Booty.
I am
Booty.
right. I am right in some ways, and we will know. We will know soon.
We run it down in Corpus.
Keep in mind, both Hells were using a 9, and the other guy was third place was using 960 ball.
Now, to be fair, 970, it's not even a 60.
Yeah,
So that falls under normal meta for what we put in.
We might even need to put 70 on a watch list. No.
Nah, it's too, because 70 is a little too tall where it can cause the non-burst resistance bits to burst out.
I agree.
So that's a risk running on free
Especially
ball.
on free ball,
Yeah, that's a huge risk
That's a
running
huge
free
risk.
ball.
I agree. 770k, yeah.
We
Optimus Prime.
banning no, fuck you.
So we banning Tricera Press. Looks like it. Nope. For those asking, most new BX UX parts coming out of the format will be banned by default.
That's
They have to be
stupid.
proven to be lower power enough for the format, which is why Shark Scale and Samurai Caliber, for example, will be banned by default until proven.
Caliber is not high power. It can be, and with enough skill, with enough tech, yes. But people don't know how to do that shit yet. Not with Caliber.
Not with Caliber yet. It doesn't deserve to be banned yet. Give it 1 or 2 months. It's already been 1.
Maybe 3.
Give it another
it 3.
month to really.
Give it 3.
Yeah, give it 3. Give it 3 to really simmer and see if people start using it as like a counter to something, or if new parts come out. Other
I've
than
seen
that-
in practice before a tournament. I've seen myself. I've seen Gojo. I've seen Cyclone. And I've seen Raidbuster run Caliber just for a test run before a tournament, heavily considering it, but they don't fully go for
Yeah.
it.
Caliber's overpowered for. No, I agree. I'm a big Caliber believer.
I think in this format, Caliber would get more use than what it
Exactly.
would already be.
But I think it's still too new to make a definitive decision on whether or not it's super duper freaking good to the point where we should be running it all the time, everywhere, no matter what, or whether or not it needs to be just straight up banned. And I don't think it needs to be straight up banned yet. Not at all. I think if you're trying to straight up ban it, you need to be straight up banning other things too that are way more important.
Yeah. I still don't think Crimson Gorilla should be on a watch list. I think Crimson is good in its own rights to be there, but not ban list worthy. Because Crimson never gets used in normal format. Never.
I also don't know why the El Dragos are even being remotely looked at, especially with their power level, even with Elevate being unbanned.
I've seen at one tournament, one San Antonio tournament, where El Drago got third place. That's the only time when I've seen it.
And that
Yeah.
was just top 3. That wasn't even a first place finish. Most
Yeah.
of these blades that we're talking about have at least one first place finish, no matter what. 90% of the blades that you're looking at on that format, even in modern competitive, have at least one first place finish. I'd argue per year at least. Wizard Arrow has first place finishes, Hell Scythe has first place finishes, and obviously I'm not even talking about just old finishes either. I'm talking about even newer modern tournaments where Rada was available, where Buster was available, where Phoenix was available, or even CX bays were available, where stuff like this was getting first place.
Shit.
I mean, Yell Kong came out.
Shit, in
What do you go
Australia, you see people running over a year ago, August of
That's
last
still Rod
year.
meta. That's still Rod Phoenix Buster meta.
But you see like CX, you see ARC being used over in
Couldn't be
Australia.
That's where it belongs. True.
Yes,
Yeah.
it needs a place because I don't think it would be used in It's not definitely not normal meta, but if it's getting thrown into a watch list, I think that's stupid as hell.
I think it's stupid as hell. I think Garuda of all blades deserves to be there. I do think I understand what they're getting at. I think Garuda is a really, really good blade. But I
Good
don't
blade
know
in
if-
limited, but in normal meta, it's shit. It's too light.
Now I want to keep in mind that we're not necessarily saying that you can't run any of these blades standard. The whole point of Beyblade X is that you really can if you really, really wanted to.
Yeah.
But we want a
Beyblade
place where they
X-
can really thrive.
Yes. That's the whole point of a limited format, is so we would have a place for these blades to really thrive. You can run, Crimson, Hells, Chain, all these
And
blades
you can get
in
good
normal
results with
format,
them, yeah.
and you can definitely pull off a fucking first place win. Is it hard as can be? 100%. But this at least gives them a place where they can truly fill out a different meta that, isn't there. Especially Tusk Mammoth, for example.
Limited also forces people to think about old parts in a way where it also forces old parts to come to the limelight. We could be discovering combos that are good in current meta that haven't even been discovered yet because we've
It
just
took it took 6 months for people to figure out, hey, 160 Hexa is actually great for Rod, even though it was released since last year in December.
these parts are released at the same time. Hexa came on Hammer, 160 came on Drum Buster,
And the Rod's Rod!
Rod is Rod. None of these parts were ever even thought about, like, even crossing each other. Like, yes, Hexa would be in there from time to time. And then,
Like, back in March, I ran Rod 360 Hexa. Very close to 160, but not that exactly. And Texas did not push the 160 Hexa meta forever in a day. Not until the last maybe 2-3 months. Since, I would say at the start of summer, that's when they pushed the meta for that.
the most 160 Hexes that I've ever seen was at Baycon.
The
Everybody was
Beyblade
running-
event of the year.
Everybody was fucking running 160 Hexa.
Not me.
You weren't, funnily enough, and you
And-
got first.
I know, that's the funny shit. I didn't. I've been special training with a special combo. And guess what? I'm the only person in Texas that I know of that is running one hex, not running Hexa, but running Wizard Rod 160 kick.
Hey, just by the by, this guy was running a Valkyrie Blast, by the way. So Valkyrie
Okay.
Blast on wheel.
Okay,
Valkyrie Blast on
if you
wheel.
were given the chance to run Valkyrie, you would too.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. Shout out Gulf Coast Bladers for allowing me to use that.
Goat.
The absolute goat.
Absolute goat. Yeah, it's just this would be important. I think this is a really good format. I think now specifically at a time where newer blades are getting more and more tuned, it is the perfect time to come in and have old blades be playable. Because
Yeah.
keep in mind, limited format is less so about being. Limited format is less so about
And you look at
being.
Go ahead.
Because you have eventually we're gonna have X Classic,
yes.
right?
Well,
So
it
limited
depends.
is
Do
gonna
you
be-
take limited or do you take classic? That's the next option going forward. And I say we go limited over classic because classic's going to put a delay on what blades are allowed.
Classic doesn't exist yet. Classic doesn't exist yet. All of these blades are at the oldest 2. Drawn Sword is the oldest blade we have right now, and it is 2 years old. It is an infant.
There's no reason to have classic right now.
no reason.
Now,
Drawn Sword is still usable in modern comp, I guess.
I was going to say something now. I lost my train of
My fault.
Fuck.
That's my fault.
God damn it.
Here, I'll let you find it. But Here, you think. Drawn Sword is in my opinion, still usable in current comp. A lot of these blades are still usable in
What were
current
you
comp.
talking about? Before you switched up?
Drawn Sword is a 2-year-old blade.
No, before that. Before that.
Classic isn't needed right now.
Before that.
Limited exists as like a middle ground.
Metal Fight. So, when you look at Metal Fight, the most popular format is limited in Metal Fight. You don't have... When you look at there's multiple formats. You have Synchron format, you have Standard format, you have 4D format, you have Limited. I don't think you have Classic. But out of those 4 formats, Limited is the most popular format. Surprisingly. I think we should give X Limited a shot. I think we should. And I think, we could start testing that down here in Texas.
Is there really no MFB Classic where it's just first?
No. Not ranked wise.
I think, okay, this is really interesting. So, like, the thing with MFB Classic is that past God is when they started messing with burst systems and frames and weights and stuff like that. There's a reason why a first gen Valkyrie Wing SL absolutely bodies R2.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I've seen people run V1, V2, and then, like, Death Scyther when Death Scyther was not banned.
Death Scyther D1 or D2?
Both.
Oh
of them were
god.
banned.
Oh god.
Do you understand how
fuck.
bad those blades were?
Oh fuck.
It didn't
Oh
matter.
god.
It didn't
No,
matter.
no, you can't put me back in that meta. No.
It didn't
PTSD flashbacks of nothing I had.
I remember because that was like the true first ever Takara Tomy flat ban. And the only reason why I got unbanned was
One side you can see the screws, so they're not as nice looking. It's got
it's that bad. It's like D1, D2 meta back in the day. Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about it. Takara Tomy
By the
put
way,
a
shout out to
blanket
Baymac if you
ban.
are not already subscribed to Baymac.
True. Real. That's so pretty, honestly.
Oh god.
I fuck with it crazy.
Bro, it's just Whale Wave CX.
I also love how the screws are on top. We haven't had a blade with screws on top for so long, and now that you can put screws on top, it just looks so much more industrial. Looks a little better, in my opinion.
Bro, that throws me back to the Lego Beyblade days of if you were a stud up or stud down gang.
Stud up or stud down.
Bro, fuck the stud
I
up
used to
gang.
watch Lego Beyblade.
Fuck the stud up gang. Stud down on top supremacy.
True. It just got extreme.
Bro, but it took a second for it to get out.
Yeah, Loki just got extreme. That was fucking true.
What was that against Shark?
I can't tell.
I think that was against Shark. That's why Shark is banned.
But yeah, it's like Burst Classic, V2, V1, Spriggan is a really good blade. But like this was during a time where Beyblades used to burst back in Burst Classic. Things exploded. So the reason why S1 and S2 were even usable, y'all should scream really loud.
No, my neighbors would hate me.
We're already getting loud as is.
Yeah.
The reason why S1 and S2 are even usable is because things used to burst back then, and S2 and S1 had probably some of the worst burst resistances.
On God.
Any blades, just like in general.
Especially Hasbro one?
Especially the Hasbro.
Holy fuck.
Which is funny because I think on a one-on-one, I think Spryzen S2 actually beat Storm Spriggan. Only on a 1v1. I think in any other scenario, for some reason.
When slopes were actually good.
When slopes were good, yes. But
It just bursted on trans points. Or trans kick.
Slopes would wear faster. So you had maybe a tournament before Storm Spryzen was essentially unusable. Same thing with V2. Same thing with R2. Slopes. The worst part about slopes for Hasbro was how wearable they were. They just
No, that's
did
teeth.
not-
That's teeth.
Teeth were wearable, but they didn't really get wear like we know teeth to get until 2 generations, which was God and
The heavier the blade got, the more wear a teeth
Yes.
got.
yes, pretty much. And the higher the burst resistance too. You know who had really bad teeth problems?
When you put it on the metal resistant bits or
Yeah.
drivers.
But, like also Ace Dragon. Ace Dragon, just in general, that blade had no teeth.
That's why you needed
would
a
look
mold
like
2.
a-
That's
it
why
would-
you needed mold 2.
It would look like a gummy bear after like 2 battles.
Crazy.
Motherfucker went to the dentist, got all his shit pulled out. He needs dentures.
Sheesh.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Baymac, I'm sorry, I'm watching your videos now.
Paymac, you're getting watched.
Go subscribe to Baymac if you haven't already.
So nostalgic. Baymac, send me that Pegasus, please.
That was BBG's video. Yeah. I have that. I bought it off of you.
I know. Well, no, it was the blue and green one. It was the blue and orange one.
Oh, that was
I
blue
need
and
to get that
orange.
one back. But I wanted like a fresh one. Not from you. I'm going to keep that one, obviously.
Yeah, I like the one I have.
Blackout Chain?
I gotta get my $120 El Drago back.
Alright, so I may or may not have lost this guy's black and red meteor El Drago, but that's like besides the point. It's not even really my fault, bro.
You were like the catalyst cause for it.
No, it wasn't.
You were like the
That
final.
was.
You were the final point of like, yeah, you know,
A
maybe it
transaction?
shouldn't go 3 hours away from me.
Okay, to be fair, you should have noticed that. Am I wrong or am I right?
Do you think I notice when things are gone?
Yeah.
No! No, I don't until months later. I'm like, where the fuck is this thing at? And then I'm like, oh, they probably took it. Except for one thing, and it's at my fucking rock in my car. That is, Gamma took it out. No, we stopped at McDonald's to go to a Houston tournament. And everybody was in the McDonald's. I'm sitting at my car. I'm like, wait, hang on. Something's wrong. I look in the back of my car. I'm like, yeah, I knew the fucking rock was gone. You don't fucking move my rock.
Not my rock.
You don't
Anything but
fucking move my rock. You may get the finger my rock, but you don't fucking move my
Okay,
rock.
whoa. We fingered the rock? What did he do to that rock?
Pat,
Do
Gam,
I need to call Law and Order Rock?
a noob,
Rock?
noob fingered my rock. So did Gamma.
Yo, does your rock need help? Do we need to call?
It got kidnapped.
Why is that on a high needle?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Alright. What was that even? Was that Antler?
Oh yeah, that was Antler.
And this is Kraken?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I say something?
What?
Can Hasbro please learn how to use translucent plastic for once in their fucking
Oh
lives?
my god.
All
yes.
of these Beyblades look so ugly, and it's simply only because
It is
it's
turbo.
straight plastic.
It is the turbo
Yeah, they look like
base all
turbo
over again.
bays. Like, okay, I'm happy that like Slash is not translucent here, because I don't like the fact that assist blades are translucent. I think if okay, I
That
think if
orb needs to be
any-
translucent.
yes, I think if any of the plastic contacts the blade, it should not be translucent.
Bro, battling on a hay bale is wild.
Alright, what are the combos that he has for these? This is very important for obvious
Yeah,
reasons.
wiggle cracking. Ooh. That's on wheel. That's gotta be on wheel. There's no way it's not. That's on wheel.
Wheel 960 hexa.
Okay,
buddy.
okay.
You should have put that on Antler, honestly. I would have put that on attack.
You know what? Putting
I
on,
don't think
you
Arc is
know,
very
you
good
know,
for
solid defense, solid defense. I gotta give him that.
You know what? Yeah.
Give him that
Maybe
solid
I need to
defense.
try Arc as
Okay,
well.
antler, which
Antler,
is
what
AKA
could you
flame.
possibly have on Antler?
Wall ball.
Okay.
450.
450 wall ball.
Put that on low
Yeah,
rush.
bro, put that on 9.
Put that on low
Or
rush.
5.
No.
Yeah,
Keep that on 450 low rush.
You think so?
Yeah, because it's a pusher combo.
Oh, I see what you mean.
How
If
many
you're
up
gonna
to
have a
sleep?
450, yeah.
Bro, this is normal for me. Also, I did sleep from like 1 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Did he have it on Slash?
Yes,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
the pink slash. You know what I'm half
Are you-
tempted to buy?
What's up?
$140 Bay Park
He
Bay.
needs to have this on balance. That's completely fair. I really want that black and pink drum buster.
Ooh, on kick. Okay. Nice weight on Jaggy. Plus
That's
kick.
stock, isn't it? It's
No,
okay.
that's on stock. That's
Like
near
that-
stock. That's near stock, but it's not stock. Okay, I can fuck with that combo.
That's literally what I do with Reaper.
Okay, well, let's see how well he does. Now, keep in mind, it's not on a level playing field, you know, it's on hay bales.
Well, maybe the hay bales are relatively level. Did
Okay?
he just KO an AP?
And then it pops back out, yeah. And that's on Wiggle. Wiggle Arc. See, this is why we should allow certain assist blade, or certain CX. Bro, it's about to win. It's about to win on stamina. See? But to be fair, that's also on wheel.
Yo, how are you still up this late? Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, it just extremed. It just screamed.
We've been drinking, by the way. This is low-key a drinking stream. We're just not showing it on live because we're good people.
And a pocket.
And a pocket.
To be fair, he is like high skilled with Bay, so let's be fair
Real.
there. Buster.
He's getting crazy drop launches. These are really nice drop launches.
They're not long stall drop launches, but they're nice, you know, perfect.
They're perfect.
Yeah. They're perfect when you want to come down and defend, I should say. Stamina win. And that was not even like high recoil hits from Buster. That's the craziest thing.
Buster didn't get anything in there.
Night Mail. Night Mail has good counter, and it's not doing counter shit. Okay, on kick. Okay, we're doing reverse X. Should come on in. Get a nice, maybe stam win here? Nah. Yeah, no.
Oh.
I knew that wasn't getting stam win there. Oh, not the
Why are we bugging?
not the pints. It got the pints on there. The pints burst. Okay,
Would you
that was a
lose-
nice dodge.
Would you lose to this deck? Be honest.
To which deck? Her deck or Baymax deck?
Baymax.
I don't know.
Her deck is easy looking.
I don't know if I would lose to a Baymax deck. I would say it would be a 70% win for me, 30% loss. Because I think if you're going to be a great blader, you need to realize where you also lose at.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I lose to the fake CXs, I think I just
Fake? Oh, I'll show you fake. I'll show you fucking
he's
fake.
gonna pull out the original fakes. Oh God.
No, hang on, chat. Let me.
I need Pegasus Blast. Somebody buy me Pegasus Blast. I'll kiss you on the forehead.
Yo, you can buy it for 99 cents.
I'm good, bro.
Come on.
Good, bro.
You can buy these fakes.
That looks a little scary to me. I don't want to touch that. That's horrifying.
Here, hold this for me.
Oh God, not
Nah.
the fake dart. I can tell immediately. What does the plastic look like? That metal doesn't look bad from the side, actually. This isn't even on center. Bump isn't even on center.
What do you mean it's not on center?
Look.
Oh my god.
Oh my
it's not.
God, it's not on center. How does this happen?
What? Like, chat, I know I don't have my camera on, but like the fake bump's not even centered to where it's supposed to be.
We'll put a picture later. How does that happen? How did you do that? Okay. What time is it? Jesus Christ.
You're fine.
I know you're fine.
You can spend the night.
I know I can. I wasn't supposed to.
I think you're spending it. How much we've drank? I think you're spending the night. Because
No,
I'm
I'm
feeling
not.
buzzed for sure.
I'm not that bad, bruh. I mean, I'm buzzed, but I'm not like
Buzz.
picking up. I'm not like hacking up. Dog, what is this picture?
Let me see.
This is fake.
Let me see it.
That's not real.
Okay. Bro, hold up. I need this dino launcher. Hold up. I need this dino launcher. Oh, it's only burst, though. That's so unfortunate. Also, what is that variant Lucifer recolor? Wait, what is that? And Lucifer. What is that called? Forget what it's called.
Yeah, it's
And
Lucifer
Lucifer,
the
yeah.
end.
Lucifer at the end, yeah. What is that recolor? But also that dino launcher I need.
The Dino Launcher is awesome. I don't know why
I can
these
fix it.
things exist.
Oh my god, it's a
I can fix
Ceratosaurus.
her.
It's a Ceratosaurus.
I can fix her. That's crazy.
I can fix her. Alright, Baymac, I'm sorry. We're still watching all your videos.
I need pre-rolls. Surely YouTube isn't on fire, right?
Damn, playing copyrighted music on stream.
Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault.
That's
That's my fault.
wild.
That was less than 10 seconds. That was less than 10 seconds.
Don't you know it's 3 seconds nowadays?
What do you mean?
It's like 3 to 5 seconds now.
No, it's okay. It wasn't. There's no way that was long enough.
Honestly? Hold up, how much?
Buy
How much
all
is
of
this? 99 cents?
I buy all of them, Loki. Okay. Well, sadly, it is 3 o'clock.
Alright, chat.
We
Both
have
of
a,
you.
we have a tournament tomorrow.
We do.
We have to be at up bright and early at the ripe time of
12 p.m.
12 p.m. We get up so early here in the Texas circuit.
Indeed, we do.
Baymac op. What is Baymac op?
Baybacks off.
Wait, that counts as 2? Oh yeah. He
Wait,
plays-
wait. Was there contact?
No, there was no contact.
No shot. They count as 4.
No, they
full
counted
points.
as 2.
They count as 4 points over there?
Yeah, they.
No,
Oh,
there was
no,
contact. There was contact.
There was contact.
There
There
was
was contact. I'm sure.
I was about to say, what are you going on about?
Yeah, there was contact. There was contact. There was contact.
Okay. You had me tripping for a second. It's like there's no way
Is
they
that
count
Navy Nightmail? Can we-
because they
where's that
play
Phoenix
they
from?
play WBO format over there.
Okay, good. I couldn't tell if that was Phoenix or Knight.
There's Phoenix.
Is that drawn?
That's also Phoenix against AP. That's Black Phoenix.
That looks like blue and red drawn to me. Okay. Oh, it is black. Yeah.
Bro, what are you on? We are the same drunk level. I
just couldn't
argued.
tell.
I argued to be. I'm more drunk than you.
It just looked like it was spinning faster, and I could see like a hint of blue for some reason.
There was no blue.
I couldn't tell from over here.
All right.
Blue turns black when it rotates. To be fair, at low light levels.
Okay, sure.
And it had the red inner plastic and the yellow top.
Uh-huh.
But the yellow comes from the FC Barcelona logo.
They what?
And the red is the
They what?
inner plastic. Alright, yeah, you're tripping. You have your brother. Why are 5 people still watching this? We finished 7 years ago.
4 scores and 7 years
Well, you can
ago.
keep streaming Beyblade, I'll just watch it.
All right, chat. I will see ya.
Chat.
Bye.
Chat, I love you, chat.